Hit.
You're on?
Record. We're on.
Red light on?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. You're live. So let's start with Viral, shall we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, last time we saw Viral, he was in Gehenna. He was out to kill Zazel, both because Zazel is a faithless son of a bitch and because he tried to hurt Sylvana. So it was kind of personal.
Yeah. Only I can do it. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, now he's continuing his hunts. Sylvana and Anderson are apparently working together now. And so he may have to put down both of his friends at once, which is kind of disappointing.
Yikes.
He is currently traveling up the river Styx into hell with his friend Captain Fairy. Captain Fairy still has that maw demon, and it just, instead of just screaming at inopportune times, it just continually lets out this foghorn yell, just like completely, like just endless. Like it doesn't even need to take a breath or anything.
Captain, how do you get used to this? And I just look towards this maw demon.
Yeah, which is just like just making that noise. And the captain says, "Well, Letty, it's kind of like, living next to a loud marketplace. After a while, you get used to it."
What?
That's just amazing. Just
Yeah.
have fun.
Never mind. I'm just like,
It's-
I just nod and like, never mind. And then I just look towards the scenery.
The scenery, there's really not much to see in Avernus. It is this blasted volcanic wasteland. Every so often, the only interesting you pass, every so often you pass the wrecks of these strange-looking vehicles.
Oh, I
Every
see.
so often, though, there are like these, lack of a better word, it's like these little abyssal chickens that are running around and picking at the carcasses of demons and devils that are lying strewn about the wreckage.
I see. Well, I'm gonna just. Do I have like anything in like my back that would like just cover my ears, like to
You
alleviate?
can summon up. You can summon up pieces of cotton if you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put it in my ears and just be like, okay.
Makes it. It doesn't make the noise go away, but it's at least it's a little more bearable.
It's bearable. Man, for how many years he's been alive, this is like one of the things you'll never get used to.
Up ahead, you see your port of call coming into view. It's where you need to get off. You don't know what you find there, only that you'll find what you need. It looks like just a series of iron buildings with an iron dock stretching out into the river Styx. A couple of minutes of paddling later, and Captain Ferry pulls you up next to it and says, "All right, again, no charge for you, boy."
I take off the card and it's like, thank you, Captain Ferry, and I get off.
What? You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you above my demon here.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
thank you, Captain Ferry.
You're welcome.
And I give him like whatever payment. Yeah. Wait, do I give him
He
like
doesn't
any
ask for
payment?
payment. You don't need to pay him.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right. I just wave him
Starts
off.
paddling downriver again. This port of call, it's bustling with activity. It's full of these humanoid dragons. It takes you a moment to remember what they're called. They're called Abishai, you remember. And it's absolutely bustling with them as they appear to be gearing up for some kind of conflict.
I
Bustling,
see.
bustling.
Well, like so,
It's
everyone's
most-
a dragonoid, like not dragonoid, like humanoid dragon, I assume, or a dragonborn of some sort.
They're not Dragonborn, you know that. You've seen Dragonborn.
okay.
This is not
Okay.
they are not Dragonborn at all.
Oh, what are they?
No, they're actually devils.
Oh, well.
What are they called again? Abinashai?
Abishai, yeah, they're devils that are
Abishai.
specifically devils in service to Tiamat. They only answer either to her or to Asmodeus.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. Well, do I know if these sorts of people are very receptive against like outsiders, or are they like hostile
They
towards
do.
outsiders?
they basically do whatever Tiamat and Asmodeus tell them to do. But otherwise, they basically take a "you leave me alone, I leave you alone" view towards life.
I see.
You do know that demons who have attacked Tiamat's lair have quickly lived just long enough to regret it.
All right.
But so you're standing around looking. This big red one, this leader, shoves his way to the front and looms over you, folds his arms, and says, "I don't know what you're here for, boy, but you best keep moving on. We don't have anything for you."
All right. And I don't want any trouble, and I just walk away.
Yeah, you turn around to walk away, and then you hear another voice, a deeper voice, say, "Wait."
I turn
Whoopsie.
around.
You Vera Lakewood.
Whoopsie.
So what happens if I am real Lakewood?
Well, you turn around. You see a dragonborn standing right next to the red Abishai. The dragonborn is a little shorter than the Abishai, but he very clearly, from the way he's standing, he's clearly the one in charge. And you've actually heard about this guy. You know who he is, and you don't really have a good opinion of him. His name is Arkan the Cruel.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Oh no!
That's
Oh
amazing.
no! Oh no! No!
DM, I love you so much.
Oh,
This,
yikes!
this is the awesomeness moment.
He was a former paladin of Bahamut who basically renounced Bahamut in favor of Tiamat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he has since carved a path of destruction across the multiverse in Tiamat's name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look back and I say, "Oh, you look familiar."
I get around a lot. But we've been expecting you.
Well, I'm here, and what's going to happen?
You are going to come with us. We hunt the same prey.
And then Virial kind of just, instead of like his a bit like slightly playful attitude, becomes a bit more serious, with his hands slowly shifting towards. He doesn't have a weapon. Well, his hands slowly shift in like like near his like waist, as he can summon weapons. So he just looks and says, "Well, how can I trust that? I don't know. People like you wouldn't just stab me in the back. I'm pretty sure that what you guys have done before would warrant such attitudes against me."
Haha, stab in the back. Haha.
Why would Archon the Cruel?
Yeah, why
betray
would he
us?
stab someone in the back?
That seems ridiculous for Viral to assume.
Arkan is going to look at you, Viral. He's going to say, "Give me one reason why I should."
Ooh.
Sorry?
That's true.
Tell me why I should stab you in the back.
Ask the victim to present its case. That's just amazing.
Real actually like kind of raises his eyebrows for a bit, thinking about what to answer, and he says, "You're absolutely right, actually. There's no point in stabbing me in the back. Anyway, I don't like this, but fine. I think we should work together. We both have the same goals, don't we?"
We do. And we have a secret weapon.
What would that be?
Suffice it to say, it's a weapon of such devastation that its mere appearance will freeze Savannah and Anderson in place.
Oh, I knew what it is.
Then
I think.
When they behold it, that will be your time to strike. My queen does not care who kills them, only that they die.
That is very Tiamat. Very true.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
Vryl's gonna close his eyes and then
Anderson has made it personal. Savannah and her minions made it personal. She wants her revenge, and what Tiamat wants, Tiamat gets.
That is very true, my minion.
Vryl's gonna just look straight ahead. He's not even gonna nod or acknowledge what he's saying. He'll just say, well, I think it's just best that we get this over with.
Alright. Pick a vehicle. And climb in.
What vehicles are there?
There are a bunch of vehicles. The biggest one that's obviously like some kind of mobile headquarters, is this large, for lack of a better word, it's like a large platform on wheels. It's got a large space underneath with claws and hooks and chains dangling underneath it. They look like they're used to pick up the smaller vehicles that are available. You have some vehicles that look like motorcycles, some that look like dune buggies, some that look like giant battering rams with gnashing maws on the front end and wrecking ball cranes hanging from the top.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Arkan is going to climb into the big one with the chains dangling from beneath it.
Which one is the smallest one?
The motorcycles.
Ignore me. Sorry. I was doing something.
I'll take a motorcycle.
Alright.
Yeah! Please
And
tell
I'm
me
gonna-
it burst out fire. Just please.
And I'm gonna... Oh, wait.
Just
Yeah.
fire.
What are you going to use?
Whatever. I know this is not really gonna work when it actually comes to battle, but just for flair, I'm gonna disguise myself as one of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Abishai, whose motorcycle you took, just kind of decides and flips you a coin before climbing up into the big rig with Arkham.
Nice.
The
I just say thanks.
coin is bigger than usual. It's easily as big as your hand, and it's engraved with this face of a screaming person on it. There's also a slot next to right between the handlebars, which looks big enough for you to insert the coin into.
Alright.
Arkin leans down. He sees you puzzling over this. He says, "You have to insert the coin to start the machine."
Ah. Man. We have come a long way from 1,000 years ago, and I'm gonna put the coin in the motorcycle and...
Alright, you insert it and it automatically starts. The
Insert
growl of the engine,
$1 to continue.
Exactly.
Basically.
The growl of the engine mingles with the screams of the soul of the damned that you just inserted into the machine for fuel.
Yeah, very kind of like grits his teeth, like just knowing what the souls are gonna go through, but like...
Yeah, there's also, Arkin says, "There's a button you can press to make it go away. The noise, I mean."
He doesn't press the button, he's just gonna go.
Alright. All the machines start up, and you can see them inserting coins. The noise and the growling and the screaming, it just all mingles into one. But above it all, you hear Arkin shout, "Alright, forward. Tiamat guides our hand. Revenge for the Dragon Queen." And the Abishai, all around on their vehicles, just raise their weapons and shout, "Revenge for the Dragon Queen!" And they start flooring it and go zooming out of the port into the wastelands of Avernus beyond.
And as they do their battle cry, I'll just whisper to myself, for the balance of fate, and I just keep going.
You go. As you follow this massive caravan out into the wilderness, you hear a rumbling, like a crackling sound coming from somewhere on your machine, but you can't actually figure out where it's coming from. The crackling eventually goes away, and you hear a voice speaking through something. Again, you can't figure out where it's coming from. The voice says, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, devils and develettes, welcome back to Channel 666, your only radio station in this hellhole we call hell.
Nice.
I, Asmodeus, Lord of Nessus and Master of the Nine Hells, am, as always, your host. Today, the temperature will be a balmy 178 degrees Celsius. Look for searing heat, followed by acid rain in the afternoon, as Inogo and his boys invade this realm. And now back to our regularly scheduled radio program. Last time, Alexander Anderson and Sylvana Undershine were in the city of Lux when it was attacked by orcs. Their goal, though they did not was to flee the son of Zariel.
That is.
God damn it.
I love
That's
that's the best way to get this information to Viral. That is the best.
But wait, it gets much better. When they encountered each other there, their awkward reunion was interrupted by Zariel. She had been offered the souls of the entire city to save it from the orcs, and she did so by transporting it to Avernus. When the party managed to get away, they acquired a vehicle driven by a devil, and they managed to drive to the... What the hell's her name? Fuck if I can remember. Some night hag out in the waste. She does repairs, but she saw the
Isn't
companion.
she Mad Maggie? Mad
Yeah.
Maggie.
Maggie, that's her name. Thank you, Carla. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. Just a regular old fiend calling in straight from the seventh circle of hell.
Sixth circle, actually, judging by your ID, but never mind. Mad Maggie noticed that they had a companion with them, a little golden elephant named Lulu, a mysterious creature that she was very interested in looking at. But Lulu had no memory of her past, so Mad Maggie offered to give the memories back and have a look at them in return for repairing their vehicle. A peek at Lulu's memories revealed that she belonged to Zariel back when Zariel was an archangel. It was then revealed that Zariel's only means of redemption was her sword, and Lulu was the one who was to deliver it to her. After that, Alexander, Sylvana, and their little compatriots piled into their vehicle and are currently traveling across the wastes. It's an open question whether or not Beryl Lakewood and his band will reach them before they reach Zariel. So, Alexander and Sylvana, tell me, what do you do?
Wait, do
they
we
can also
hear
hear
this?
You hear this? Yes, it's coming at you live on
God
every
damn it.
radio in the Nine Hells.
I immediately just deactivate my disguise self and like,
My name is Asmodeus, Killjoy Extraordinaire.
All right. Well, first off, are we cutting to the vehicle?
Yes, we are.
Oh, all right. In the vehicle, Alexander is
I have also
like,
replaced your normal dungeon master. I will be narrating this entire thing for you.
Alexander is like torn as to turning this shit off, but he's also like,
Oh,
I'm
you
getting.
can't turn it off, Anderson. This is hell. You're supposed to suffer when you're down here.
I would like to scry on Viral Lakewood.
All right, then you see Vera Lakewood riding one of those awesome motorcycles. He is riding with a very large posse of Abishai.
I grab. What's the Ice Devil guy?
You don't know
Where
his
is
name.
he?
You never got his name. You were very
The
rude.
Ice-
He's right in the driver's seat. He's right.
What's
in the
her
driver's seat.
name? Okay, Alexander is like, okay, first off, what's her name?
He's just gonna. He's like, you can just call me Ice Cube, okay?
Oh!
All right, Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube.
Ice Cube. We are
I'm not
going.
giving you my true name.
Is it Ice and then Cube as your last name? No.
No.
All right, as Sylvana is asking this, Alexander is
Oh, I'm
like,
so happy right now.
I know where somebody important is. We need to go there now. And I'm going to point him in the direction where I saw Viral.
Wait, why are we going to Vero? Savannah just asked.
Because I want to know what the hell he's doing here. He
Well,
avoided
he's
me.
clearly hunting us.
He's driving with the small army of Abishai, and as I recall correctly, Not a lot of you are on friendly terms with Tiamat.
Yeah, he's clearly hunting us. So there's that. He's under some kind of weird spell control. So as far as I remember, we are not on good terms. So I don't understand why you want to go find him.
Alexander is looking at you. So, Alexander's looking at you, Savannah, and saying, "The last time I saw him, he wouldn't tell me what was going on, and now he's here. Something is up, and I need to get answers from him, Sylvana. If you don't want to come, then that's fine. I will go there by myself if I have to."
No, I was telling you. I was telling you he was under some guy's spell. As far as I can recall.
If it makes any difference, he is traveling with Arkan the Cruel, apostate
come
of Bahamut
on.
and champion of Tiamat.
Does Alexander know who Archon the Cruel is?
Of course you do.
We all
You
know.
were the one who beat his ass silly and drove him into the 9 hells in the first place.
Oh no!
How the
Arjun
fuck
is
did I
saying,
manage to
like-
pull
Wait,
that
you
off?
you did that? Oh, good for you.
Wow.
You did that very carefully, that's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argent looks at Alexander. Is like, is it a good idea to, go to an entire army hunt?
No, it's
that seems to be,
not.
like, hunting us
Talk
down?
some sense into this guy. Last time I remember I met Archon was like he proposed, alright? That's kind of weird shit. Yes, I know. I don't like it, so I turned it down.
Savannah and like tilts his head in utter
Skexus.
confusion.
I
Skexus is gonna
know.
look at you and he's gonna say, Savannah, you do know this is being broadcast across the entirety of the 9 hells.
That's why I want to say it.
You
No,
just said
Archon,
a million
I don't
fanfiction
like
writers
you,
writing with
so
that.
please don't come after me again. Alright? Don't make it to Tiamat. I just don't like you, so get the fuck away. That's it. That's my
Real is
broadcast.
like, I want Rio to just look at Archon and just what's going on with him right now?
Arkan is just like, he just looks at you, really just says, don't ask. Just don't ask.
I'm like, yeah, I won't.
Yes.
But
If we kill him here, I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead, and I'm gonna ask some fucking questions.
before like moving on, Rio just says, maybe violence not necessarily needed on.
Violence is always the answer.
Okay. I just
All right,
this broadcasting is whack, but it's really funny.
it's really fucking
Anderson,
nuts.
you might want to take a look behind you. You see that cloud of dust out in the distance? That's
I do
them.
see it.
They're rapidly closing.
We should go.
You're right. You should.
I would
go.
suggest you go to hell, but you're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
First off, okay. So Alexander's going to say, Sylvana, go.
Argent is gonna stand up and stand beside you and say, "Well, if you're going to stay, I'll stay then as well."
You are fucking stubborn. You know that, right?
It's funny. Like Saint Anderson kind of chuckles a little bit and goes, "Well, I guess some things do never change."
I
guess we could say
used
that
to
about the
recall
book.
I'm the stubborn one. Come on. All right,
You're
fine.
stubborn.
If you want to stay here, fine.
All right, where's that radio? Where's that radio? Where's that radio? I'm gonna look at Ice Cube. Ice Cube, do you need this radio?
He's gonna say, yeah, you can't just turn it on. That's not how.
He wants to
That's not
rip
how it
it
works.
out.
So
You dummy.
I just point my hand on top of the radio and then I form my sword so that it just
Pierce through it.
It doesn't work that way, old boy. It's magical.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, you destroy the radio. You can still hear his voice, though.
Yeah.
His
voice
is still just, he's laughing and offering sardonic commentary on everything you do.
If it were that easy, I would get rid of Mephistopheles long time ago. So,
As
nope.
Redeus says, Wow, look at that. I knew Anderson had some problems, but man, he has issues like I've never seen before. Perhaps a little guest off therapy will do him some good.
No, I have seen it. So yeah, it's not. It
Oh,
always
this
been
guy.
there. It's always there.
I know I seem like a jerk, but guess what? I'm Asmodeus. I'm supposed to be a jerk.
All right. Well, this is true. Alexander's going to start making his way towards the dust to confront.
That means you literally have to jump out of the vehicle because your devil friend is not going to be turning that thing around.
All right. I'm jumping out of the vehicle.
Argent jumps out and turns into dragon form.
Ice Cube, turn off the machine right now.
Ice Cube turns it off. Ice Cube is just going to hit the brakes and slow it and just come screeching to a stop.
Yep. Here. This is what you want, right? Park in the middle of the desert.
No, I'd rather stay away from the army of angry dragon people.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Anderson. This is what you want, right? Just in the middle of the hell, confronting Archon and Vero.
Anderson just says, "Look, I have to know what is going on.
Well,
I'm
good
not
for you.
saying that it's a. I'm not saying that it's a good plan, Sylvana. I'm not saying that.
Your plans are always horrible. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah.
Back at the rig, Vero, you see Archon order one of his minions to, in his words, bring the artifacts out.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the white artifacts comes from within the rig, bringing forth a cloth bundle. When he unfolds it, you see inside there are two items: a withered hand and a white eye.
Oh, good.
I knew what it
Good.
is.
What is
Archon,
this?
without hesitation, puts his hand down on top of a bulkhead, pulls out his axe, and chops his own hand off.
Wait, he already did
Whoa.
that. So why would he? Okay. Weird.
No, he hasn't done that
Doing
in
it
this
now,
universe.
Savannah. This is not the Archon you know.
This is a different universe.
Different continuity, different universe, different Asmodeus, and a different Archon.
Oh, that
I'm pretty
explained the
sure I sound like a
proposal.
dick in some other universe.
That explains
Yeah.
the
Explain the
proposal.
proposal.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
I was always thinking this is a little
Attaches
bit weird.
The hand of Vecna to his head, to the stump of his wrist. He flexes it for a moment and then uses it to reach up and pluck out one of his own eyes before inserting the eye of Vecna into the socket.
Ah.
Yep. The hands and the eyes of dear old Vecna.
He blinks a couple times and cracks his knuckles and says, "All right, let's try this out." Anderson, ahead of the pack, you see two motorcycles. Well, Devil's Ride is what they're called.
Can I do a couple? Can I do a couple things before they hit me? Like they come crashing into me?
Depends on what you want to do.
Well, I guess if we're going straight to combat, first things first. As I would have jumped, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Argent.
Thanks.
Okay.
And if Sylvana is joining us, then I'm gonna cast Death Ward on her.
Oh, goody.
Fantastic.
I'm
You're
gonna
be
cast
getting
mirror
high-speed
image on
bombs.
myself. Just kind of cast mirror image. That's
And
it.
the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start concentrating on banishing Smite. Even though it's not banishing, it's just
Alright.
extra damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
We're in hell. So no banishing whatsoever.
As the Epishai get closer, you see them pull out their serrated longswords. And then they pull more soul coins out from their packs, and they insert them into the longswords.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Then they squeeze something on the handle, and the serration starts spinning around the blade.
Oh.
Yes, they have chainsaw swords.
Yeah.
Oh,
They weren't
yeah.
open enough.
So Space Marine right now. Huh.
We are in 40K.
Yeah, we're in
boys.
40K universe.
Let's go,
Guys.
Blood for the blood god.
For the
Skulls for
Emperor!
the skull throne. Milk for the cornflakes.
Yeah.
Butter for the popcorn.
Butter
Yeah.
for the popcorn.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh man.
All right, I get ready to jump into the fray from whatever is coming at me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same.
All right, then I would like you guys to roll for
Protection
initiative as these
as
guys.
well. So, yep. Initiative time.
Ooh, that's an 8. I miss my sentinel shield.
Let's see.
Actually, not you, Vero. You're not close enough.
Oh,
23.
sorry.
Not bad.
I mean, he can at least kick the 21, and then whenever he does
Yeah.
get close, he can jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be close for a while. Yeah, by the way, Argent, I need Argent to also roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, let's go, Arjun. My boy. Let's go. Let's
Come on,
go.
Arjun.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Bahamut boys with that shitty initiative. Let's go.
Don't worry. Vero's not gonna get high initiatives. Right? Right?
Vero has a... Wait,
Right?
I was... Right?
Uh,
Well, it's like
Right,
my initiative is fucking +2.
I know.
You guys are like
Behind
10.
you, you hear Ice Cube shout. Yeah, Ice Cube shout. Hey, what are you guys doing? Get back in the car!
I'm on the
You're not
car.
gonna survive getting crushed by all of them.
I'm sitting on the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling Ice Cube honestly, because I'm also thinking, where's Lulu in this scenario?
Dude, Lulu is inside.
I'm still patting her, right?
Okay, all right. I'm saying
Lulu,
Ice
no,
Cube.
you're not. Lulu managed to slip away. You don't know where she is. She's only that she's somewhere in the car.
Okay. Well,
Ice
fine.
Cube, go drive Lulu to someplace safe. Then go.
This is hell. The number of places that are safe is pretty bloody small, man.
Yeah.
Well,
and
go
why do you
find
why do you trust Ice Cube?
Dangerous place.
Why do you
Because
trust
at
Ice
this
Cube?
point, I don't trust Ice Cube. But at this point, if we're gonna get overrun by fucking dragons on motorcycles with chainsaws, I don't want Lulu to be there.
Fair enough.
You hear a creaking sound coming from behind you. You realize that one of the harpoon flingers is being manned by Lulu.
Oh,
It is
cuteness
absolutely the most
maximum.
adorable thing ever.
Oh,
That's
You're
so
pushing
cute.
it with her little head. It's absolutely the most adorable thing.
Oh, so cute.
I can't. That is actually kind of amazing. I'm not gonna. Now I want her to stay, but Ice Cube's being an asshole.
Ice Cube is just about to. Well, yeah, Ice Cube's not going to be an asshole and just take this moment to drive off. He's just say, "Look, it's going to be easier to defend against these guys if you're inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
All right, your friend will catch up with you sooner or later."
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Argent gets on like his knees or whatever so that Alexander can get on him and say like, "Come on, we can just fly with them and then we can hold them off."
Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna nod. All right, let's do this.
All right.
We're gonna have Sylvana on the vehicle and the harpoon being used by Lulu, and we're gonna fucking Anderson flying on a dragon. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, actually here, I'll just put an extra thing in for the NPCs, and they just roll d2010. There we go. Here they come.
Oh boy.
He sounds so cheerful. I hate him being so cheerful.
I love it when our DM is cheerful. That means we're in for a good time.
We're in
True.
for a treat.
All right, they are currently 100 feet. The White Abishai are currently 100 feet away and closing fast.
Easy. Blast.
What do you do?
Blast
I'm
him.
sorry?
Blast him.
Okay, blast them.
Fire everything.
Fire everything I got.
Yeah, they're White Abishai, so they should be vulnerable to fire.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking up my spells. I have something new, so I'm not sure. Maximum damage. Let's go with. Sorry, I still lack some spells here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna do fireball because it's easier.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Fireball.
Yeah, I think I still. have it
Ah,
on my
yeah. Let's
list.
go. Classic Sylvana. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just tired of checking shit up, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, fireball. It's 5th level fireball.
Yep.
Let's go.
5th level.
10d6, baby.
33. Not bad.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
So since sorry, 40 because it's a upper.
Yeah,
one.
40. 40 technically. Yeah.
Actually, what the Abishai is going to do, what the Abishai are going to do is they're going to use their reactions to give their Devil's Ride advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter if they give it.
Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they give it advantage. They still can't make it.
Yeah.
So you literally just blow up their motorcycles and
Yeah.
send them tumbling into the dirt.
Sylvana just flick her finger, like, you know, doing her fingernails and stuff. Just randomly
Yeah.
flick her finger and just.
Fireball the crap out of them.
Yeah.
He
And she
literally
just
melts.
feels tired. Just feels bored.
Actually, not. Actually, they're immune to fire, so
Oh,
you do hurt the Abishai though. Sorry.
Okay.
The Devil's Ride are immune to fire.
no, it's
God,
fine.
this is hell.
That's fine.
But they do hurt the Abishai. They're just start yelling, waving their same swords and yelling at you. So is that your turn?
That's my action. What can I do with a bonus action? Let's see. Oh, I can do this. Interesting. What does Dawn do? Let's see. Oh, okay.
Radiant damage.
No. It's an action. That's it. That's it for
Yeah,
me.
Dawn's
That's it for me.
All right, that's it. All right, so the Abishai are going to move right up next to you. Their speedy little vehicle, speedy little Devil's Rides are able to outrun your stodgy giant vehicle that's holding the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what they're going to do. One of them is actually going to just leap off of his Devil's Ride and let it fall into the dirt and get left behind as he pulls himself onto the outside of your Devil's Ride.
Lulu, shoot it.
My turn.
It's not my turn yet. There's a thing called initiative. I'm sorry.
But Lulu is not on the initiative list. I thought she was like
NPCs.
amazing.
I remember the
Yeah,
NPCs
NPCs.
actually. Sorry. Looks
So
like you're gonna have
sad.
to take this attack. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's like, Sylvana, I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, I can't.
All right.
The cuteness
Savannah,
is
what
over
your
the
AC?
chart.
Your AC, Sylvana.
Oh, my AC? Oh, sorry. Let's see. 22. Natural
Sure.
armor. And they have disadvantage because I cast Protection of Good and Evil on myself. Before the battle.
It's true, they are fiends.
Yep.
So the first one misses. So he swings his sword down at you twice, and each time you're able to just literally just like step out of the way and just like move out of the way, just like rolling,
Yeah.
kind of. Like, you know how like if you're in your seat, like watching a 3D movie, you see something come at you, you just like you lean in your seat to move side
Yeah.
to get out of the way. That's what Savannah's doing.
Just I just laying on my
Whoops.
seat. Just like nope. Nope. Oh, and I also have mirror image. So before they attack, they
Yeah.
should at least try to determine which one is real.
I think it hits. I think if it hits you, then you have to then you roll to see if they hit a mirror image.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it hits you, then then the roll happens.
Yeah.
All right. So the second one is able to actually hit you.
with disadvantage?
Second one's able to
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
with
pretty-
disadvantage. He rolled a 23 and a 23.
That's pretty good.
Two 23s in a row.
So
uh,
I need to
roll
roll
1d10, 1d20. Sorry.
1d20, yeah.
1d20 to determine. Okay. Slash roll 1d20. Oh, he misses.
He hits an illusion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he hits only where he thinks you are.
Yep. The duplicate AC is equal to 10 plus my dexterity modifier, so that means 20.
Yeah, so that would hit.
That one hits.
That one-
It would hit the
Yeah.
duplicate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're down to two
Alright.
duplicates.
Yeah, I'm down to 2.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. So that'll be the Abishai's turn.
Yep.
Argent. Savannah is being surrounded by
Alright.
2 Abishai, and others are closing in fast from behind you.
Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm a very big dragon, yes. Very big.
You're an adult dragon, yes.
Can I? So I have 2 claws. Can I grab like one with the grapple attack and the other with my other hand, like 2 grapples?
Yeah, sure. They're
Alright.
medium sized, so you can do this.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. So the first grapple, 22.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty good.
Alright, that hits.
All right, so I grapple him with my left claw, and then I swoop in and try to grab the other one with my right claw.
Alright.
Oh nope, that's not gonna do it.
He beats you off with his sword.
Hold on, let me check something. Oh, allies within 30 feet of me gain advantage on all attack rolls. My destiny is my
Oh, that's not an attack roll; it's an ability check.
Okay, cool.
It's an ability check.
All right.
But yes, that's good to know. That's good to know for attack rolls, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I have a third attack, so this is my third grapple. So
Yeah.
17?
17 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
all right, I grab
Alright.
both of them and I
Fly.
fly away from the car.
Fly
And,
up high and drop them.
Like I'll
just
fly
pull them
up
off
high,
and
and
then.
I'll drop
Yeah.
them.
Alright, so you pull out, you drop them, and they hit the dirt and go tumbling. I mean, even though they don't take fall damage because they do have wings, they can still fly. They can fly, but basically what happens is you pull them off. Now you just basically smear their faces into the ground, give them the worst road rash imaginable, and then let them go.
Nice.
Yeah, there you
Nice.
go. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that is your turn. Now the NPCs. What's going to start?
Here we go.
What's going to start? First, Skexus is going to start by casting Wall of Force behind you.
Yep. Thanks.
Just keep them back. As he casts it, you see behind you several white Abishai driving forward slam into the Wall of Force and just absolutely mangle their vehicles.
Nice.
Nice.
I was going to try to figure out which way she should point the harpoon because you can't really see when she's moving it.
I didn't even think of that.
So cute.
Can someone please point me in the right direction?
Left.
Left.
Yep.
Left?
Yes.
Right. No. Right. No. Left. Left. Right. Yes. What?
Left.
She has advantage on
Yeah.
the shot because
Yes.
she's next to Sylvana.
On your left.
All right. Yeah. As she tries to move it, Malvis is just going to reach it and point it in the right direction.
All right.
Nice.
Good job.
No. Thank you. All right, Alex, you're up. You look behind you. You see that before the pileup at the Wall of Force can get too serious, Arkan's just going to point at it and utter some arcane syllables, and then the wall just vanishes and the vehicles start moving through again.
Okay. So I'm on Argent's back. How close are there any enemies that are within 50 feet of me?
No, they're like 200 or so feet out.
Do I see Archon from this distance?
You see him. He is standing on top of the big rig. He's not making any effort to hide himself.
Alrighty. So
with your divine sight, you see him, and he sees you. You see that he takes a coin, he inserts it into his own axe, and then he activates it as another chainsaw axe.
Yeah. All right. First, Anderson would be like, "Hey, Asmodeus, the music isn't looping. Can you hit the speaker thing?"
Oh,
I love it.
So rich. Just rich.
This is the one time Anderson is like, "All right, let's put our differences behind
let's
us.
play some music, guys."
All right, and as he sees Archon doing his getting his gear all ready to go, holding his Holy Avenger in his left hand, he is going to point out his other hand on top while riding Argent and just fire a slaying bolt that should have a reach of 600 feet.
Yeah, you can hit him.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, so let's see if it hits first.
We should.
21?
No, 24.
Let's actually have a look.
You are not within my range. Sorry.
I'm not clearly.
No, you're not. You do not hit him.
Yeah, I figured.
He literally just, when the slaying bolt goes towards him, he just literally smacks it aside with the flat of his axe.
Okay.
And he says, "You're going to have to try better than that, Anderson."
Okay, Anderson is just gritting his teeth a bit, trying to figure out what he can do. He doesn't have much as a bonus action, so... Actually, you know what he's gonna do? Well, Argent is flying in the sky. How far away is the vehicle? Where Savannah is?
You're like right. You're like right over top it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fly. I'm gonna say, Argent, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to fly off 50 feet towards the vehicle. Then I want to get right next to Sylvana to give her some support. So at the end of my turn, I will use one of my legendary actions and teleport 120 feet.
Oh, to flank?
On top.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright,
just...
All right. Oh, by the way, since you're done with your legendary action, I'm gonna do it as well. So I will try to attack. Let's see. No, I will actually give you this. So Alexander, you are free to do one standard action, a move action, and a minor action. Bonus action.
Sweet.
Yep.
Can I go
just
hit?
I just put my hand under my chin just when you showed up, and just like, be a good me shield and do your thing. Yep.
I'm glad that's the relationship we have now.
Yep.
I will. Better than what the fanfictions were writing.
Yeah. Oh no! Not that again. All right, I will use that to take 2 swings at the nearest dragon dude. Actually, are there any dragon dudes within Sylvana?
Yeah.
Near Sylvana?
Not anymore. You left.
Oh, not anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. Argent took care of them. All right, I'll just use my action to fire another slaying bolt. That should have advantage now because I'm next to Sylvana.
Yep, 30 feet.
All right.
36. Sweet. That definitely hits.
All right. 22 cold damage and 25 radiant, and he needs to
Not
make a Constitution
bad.
saving throw.
Not bad.
Actually, only if he has 100 hit points or fewer.
I know. I'm being hopeful.
Well, F. So
minus 25 already. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And you hear Arkin just rumble. Get me closer. I want to hit him with my axe.
Oh, I don't like this.
All right, that's the end of my turn, so it goes to Sylvana.
Well, top of the round, I would like Vero to roll for initiative, and Arkin is going to roll for initiative as well.
Oh, Vero rolling initiative? We couldn't allow that, could we?
Well, either way, I'm still a Bahamut boy myself, you know?
It's
still there.
You abandoned the way.
Wow.
Oh, this would be amazing if I do this.
Alright, let me check. Alright, and there we go. I should know Alex goes before Arkin. He's Iodex. Savannah, you're up.
Alright, I will...
Nearest vehicles are 100 feet away. Coming close.
Let's see, nearest vehicle 100 feet away. Interesting. Ah, shit. Can't do anything concentration. Alright, you know what? I will actually cast mirror image on myself again to stack that up into 5 more mirror images. Doopity-doo.
Damn.
Yep.
I think you can only benefit from 1 though.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if you can stack.
It doesn't say.
You can get.
I don't know.
Usually spells don't stack like that, but if you did that, it could get you back up to 3.
Then I don't do that. I guess.
Okay.
If it doesn't stack. Well,
I don't think it stacks.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
pretty sure because I remember looking this up in my campaign once because I had a player who wanted to do that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will see. What can I do? Oh, I have the Covenant Blade. No, but no one is next to me, so I can't do that. Let's see. Sorry, it's gonna take a while. I'm not really familiar with Savannah's skills right now. All right, I'll cast Dawn. Yeah.
Big old beam of radiant light.
Yep, coming from above.
Awesome.
I don't think they'll, take too much damage, but yeah. Oh,
Okay, 1 second. Sorry.
sorry. I also need 1 second. Let me check something.
Depends on the location you choose.
Yeah.
Into turn space. Alright, yeah. It's not going to move with you, just so you know. You have to move it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but at the very least, they might have to run into it.
Yep, they will.
Yeah. Well, they can drive. Remember, they can simply drive.
Oh, I know, but she can essentially. It's calling the Hammer of Dawn.
Yeah.
You're bringing down the Hammer of Dawn.
Alright, can you roll 40-10 then for me, Savannah?
Okay.
I want to see how much damage you do.
40-10. 29.
That's not
pretty
bad.
high.
Nice. That's pretty
above
good, yeah.
average. Nice.
That's significantly above average. Like, that's actually enough that a couple of the motorcycles drive through and they literally melt in the daylight.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the Abishai who fall literally have to leap up and try to grab onto the vehicles that are passing by or get run over. And you notice they are being run over. The Archon apparently doesn't seem to care about his own men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I don't like about you. That's one of the reasons. One of the many reasons. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, here they
come.
Here they come.
All right, what's gonna happen? First up, before the motorcycles get to you, what's actually gonna happen? There's a couple of these like buggy style vehicles drive up next to you, well, within range of their harpoons. I mean, so yeah, there we go. What they're gonna do? You see the Abshai in with the harpoon. They fire the harpoons not at you, but rather into your vehicle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
And they hit your demon grinder. They don't actually do enough damage to pass the damage threshold, but they are able to grapple it. And once the devils realize that their harpoons are secure, they immediately hit the brakes on their doom buggies.
Oh.
And one enterprising Abishai actually throws his little buggy into reverse. You hear Ice Cube from the front. He just shouts, "Hey, cut those chains! They're slowing us down!"
Yep.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Let's see what else we have here. What else are we going to send? Yeah, I genuinely don't know what they would do now. I guess, you know what? We'll have another one drive up.
Oh, again.
This one is one of those vehicles that has like a large crane dangling from the top, from the roof. And it is going to try to grapple Sylvana.
Okay.
Learning from Archie.
That's also an attack? Well, an attempt to attack?
Yeah, it's an attack.
Is it an attack? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's an
technically,
attack,
it's an attack, so one of the mirror images could theoretically tank this, so we'll see if it even hits.
Alright,
Oh, and he has disadvantage on the attack? So,
yep, and your AC is 23?
22.
22, okay, he makes that. So roll a D20 to see if he hits a duplicate.
Slash roll 1d20. 2. He didn't. Yeah.
He gets you, Savannah.
Yep.
Yeah, he hits you.
You are grappled, and while grappled in this way, you are restrained.
Oh, okay.
So it literally just reaches down, grabs you, and plucks you off of the vehicle.
Oh, come
Shit.
on.
Shit.
I mean, it's not that hard to escape from. It's big and very loose, but it's a kind of a loose grip, but it's more meant to pick up scrap than gods.
Yeah.
And then you hear the guy who's operating the crane just look behind him, talk, and say, "Again, I got her! I got her, man!
Can you stop yelling? That's really loud.
Get the promotion now!"
Is he done?
Yeah,
Can I
he's
get
done.
above minimum,
I'm gonna use
please?
my legendary action to escape.
Okay.
Yep.
So, wait, what legendary action are you gonna use?
Can I try Divine Wrath?
Remind me again what that does. I don't have
This.
just clicking.
Wait, question. How many? Wait.
She's not standing on the ground, so she cannot use that.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, but normally, can someone use legendary action to, break free?
No, legendary
No,
actions
that's
are
not-
define very specific actions.
All right,
It's very
cool.
specific. Yeah.
Then that's it.
So
Yep, it's not my
she's
turn yet.
picked up. All right, Viral, you're about 400 feet away in the back of the pack, and you see Savannah Undershine has just been plucked up by one of these devils.
How many feet can I move per second with this motorcycle?
You can move 120 feet per round.
Per
140 if you dash. This
Can
is
I
per
dash
round,
as a
yes.
bonus action? Cause like, is that thing still with me?
No, simply because you're not used to riding this vehicle.
All right. So, wait, 120 if I.
120
120
normally, 120 normally, 240 if you dash.
Jesus.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move. I'm gonna go to the very flank, like the left. Like this time I start like breaking off from the pack, and I don't want to head straight forward. I want to like veer away enough from the vehicle itself and stay at the sides. And I move to 40 feet. That like in that manner.
All right. Yeah, sure, you can do that. Actually, hang on. You can actually do a stunt if you like.
A stunt?
If you can spend 10 feet of movement to perform a vehicle stunt such as a wheelie or a burnout. Before the stunt to be performed, the Devil's Ride must move at least 10 feet in a straight line. And if you succeed on a DC 10 dexterity check using the bike's dexterity, the stunt is successful.
What's the bike stunt? The like dex?
18.
Haha.
I'm confident. What increases my speed?
I'm sorry?
What increases my
the speed?
Like a stunt that increases my speed.
Jump will let you travel in a bit more of a straight line rather than simply dodging around vehicles.
Alright.
So you can use it to literally like jump over people, over the other vehicles.
Nah, I'll just do I won't do a stunt. I'll just do 240 of movement towards the left. And just a condition, like I don't want to be 60 feet near the vehicle. Near their vehicle, I mean.
You got it. I mean, you're still going to be what's that? A couple hundred feet away. But yeah, the rest of the party sees Viral come zooming out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, read my PM.
Where's your PM? Sorry, I'm doing like 3 different things at once here.
Yep. It's okay.
You're having
so
fun right now.
The rest of the party sees so Savannah and Anderson see Viral come out from the pack, and then they see Viral come out from the pack a second time on a second motorcycle.
Shit.
There's 2 of them.
Hey, hi guys.
Damn it. Is it the end of Viral's turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's his turn then, yeah. He comes out of the vehicle. Argent!
Wait. At the end, am I close to one of the change that is slowing us down?
Oh, you can. Yes.
I am. Okay.
Sure, that depends on it. Yeah, you're on top of the vehicle, so you can see one of the chains that's slowing you down.
Well, I just because I could use a legendary action to swing with my sword. I was gonna just cut the chain. Okay.
All right. Make an attack.
I will. 25.
How far away is
Damage.
Alexander? How long? Wait, how far away is Alexander from me?
180 feet.
Okay.
So damage, yes. You see Anderson take a swing with his sword and slice through one of the chains.
Okay.
It turns out to be the one belonging to the enterprising buggy that was going in reverse. It immediately just shoots in reverse backwards. It causes an accident.
Also, I'm I'm gonna wait till my turn before I do that. Okay, so that's the end of my legendary action. So it's Arjun's turn.
No, actually, I will use my legendary action to attack the one that's grappling me. Since I couldn't, break free, might as well just hit him.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Give him a whack.
So, Covenant Blade, strike with the Booming Blade. That's a hit, right?
Yes.
With the Booming Blade, sorry, I don't have the Booming Blade damage, but I'm pretty sure I'm already at the top. Let's check how much Booming Blade.
It's like 46, I believe.
Yep. Let me see. Booming. Yep. 46. So that will be a slash roll for d6. Wait, I think it's d8. Let's see. Yeah, 4d8 total. 4d8 total. So yeah. So 13. And since he's dragging me along, he takes additional d10. Sorry, additional d8 damages, right? Because he's moving.
Technically, he doesn't really have a choice in the matter.
What do you mean?
It says if you move voluntarily.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying he's dragging me along, right?
Yeah, he's not moving voluntarily. The vehicle is moving.
No,
to
get the extra damage, Sylvana, they have to move. But yeah, that's how that works. I know what you're trying to do, but it's one of those things. Yeah,
it's okay. And that's it for me. While I'm fixing this, I will fix this.
Alright, the NPCs. You hear Lulu give a shout of, "I am helping!" She fires
Come on, Lulu!
Come on.
She fires the harpoon.
Nice.
Let me see, what's the harpoon?
Attack.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Alright. And that's the hits. Oh boy. That's gonna actually hit their vehicle and cause a mishap.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Go, Lulu.
Well, first thing that's gonna happen is that the claw is going to actually drop Sylvana.
Oh, sweet.
Second thing is the vehicle's steering is now locked and it can't turn.
Oh.
And it's currently swerving. It was trying to swerve away from your vehicle, so it's currently just swerving off towards the right. You can see the Avishai there punching the control panel, screaming at it.
Fuck! It blue screened! No!
What the hell is quit or retry? I'm trying, damn it!
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yeah.
It is off, you son of a...
Nice.
Amazing.
Alright, so that's his turn. That's our turn, and the rest of the NPCs are just going to simply sit back and wait for the enemy to get close. Alex, you're up.
Breathing heavily, I stare across the battlefield.
He's about 200 feet away from you, if you're wondering.
Archon?
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I'm doing is I'm scanning the battlefield. I'm assuming that the duplicate virals are within 120 feet of me.
They are.
Does true sight factor into that?
I actually does not. You get the feeling this is actually a copy of himself that Vero was somehow able to create.
Okay, good to know. So it's not an illusion; it's an actual copy. Well, that's a problem.
That is a very big problem, yes.
Well, first off, gonna.
You see also Savannah has been dropped and is tumbling on the ground towards the stampede that's coming towards her.
Oh, Jesus. So I need. God damn it. So.
She's right in front of a giant demon grinder that's being driven by an Abshai who's currently screaming, "What a day! What a lovely day!"
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
How far away is Sylvana from me?
She's about 60 feet.
Fuck. Damn it. Oh, wait, no, I have Misty Step. Fuck me. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot I had Misty Step. Okay, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to fly 50 feet towards Sylvana. Right?
Right.
Wait, I can do things! Yeah! Alright, so I fly with my wings out towards Sylvana, and then I'm gonna turn into a puff of silvery smoke to get an extra 30 feet, so I'm right next to her. I'm gonna grab onto her arm, and I'm gonna dimension door us back onto the vehicle.
Nice.
Alright.
Not a lovely day. Look at this mess. Just yeah.
This is hell.
Yeah.
And I just, not even saying anything, my eyes are just focused, my eyes are just batting between Archon and the two Virals. And that is the end of my turn.
Alright, Archon. He's going to grab what looks like a writhing gunny sack, and he's going to toss it to one of the people, to one of the cranes. One of the crane vehicles that's driving in his little convoy. He's going to point at you guys. He's going to say, "Take it to them."
Oh, God.
And then, let's see actually what he can cast. That was his action, so he can't do that. And he's got so much he can do.
Oh, yeah, he's got 2 fucking beast-ass artifacts in him. He can do a fuckload of shit.
It's not just that. It's that when the 2 beast-ass artifacts are together in the same person, they give you even more stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that! Oh, that's great! That's great!
Well,
I'm like...
actually... I'm sorry, let's see here. He's immune to disease and poison while he has that. He can't be surprised and experiences premonitions of danger. He regains hit points at the start of each of his turn.
Oh, god damn it. Of course he does.
Ooh, that's a lot of hit points he regains at the start of his turn. If a creature has a skeleton, you guys don't have skeletons.
Nope.
So he can't, and he's already used his action. So there's really not much he can do now. He is just going to sit back and think angry thoughts because they do not cost an action at all.
Yes.
Right, Sylvana, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna look at them. So, how many of them are left now at this point?
You mean like Abishai?
Well, the entire group.
That number is a little too big to be useful. Let's just say enough to bring 2 gods and their entourage down.
Okay. So, let's just pick them out one by one. How far? Well, where are the closest one to us?
They're about 100 feet away from you. They're coming in fast.
100 feet. Noted.
You notice Ice Cube is pulled out what looks like a dowsing rod, and he's using it for something. You don't know what he's using it for.
Okay. So, let's see. There are a bunch of idiots. What do you do with idiots? You smack them. Sorry, there are some stuff I can do. I'm just trying to think of a better option. Just give me a sec.
Spinning the blade.
Alright.
Just looking up, trying to make sure. I'm assuming Argent's still flying with us.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
All right. Like Alex's eyes, while Sylvana's thinking, Alex's eyes are darting from like making sure Argent's okay, making sure Sylvana's okay, trying to keep track of the now 2 Virals, and he's staring straight at Archon, going, "Okay, he is a problem that I have to figure out a solution to deal with."
Basically, your goal here is threefold. The goal of this road war is threefold.
Yeah.
It's defeat Viral, defeat Archon, and defeat Archon's Red Abishai Lieutenant.
Okay.
Once
So you could
those-
target because if you target the lieutenant, because you have to think of it this way: the ads aren't the problem; it's the leaders.
Yeah.
Like I would say, either go after Archon or go after the Red Lieutenant, because if you go after the lieutenant, the ads might run away.
I
Like,
know.
it might falter.
The thing is, neither of them are, close enough for me to do anything, special. So I'll just fireball.
fireball them
Yeah, I'll
again.
just fireball them. That's the
Classic
best I can do.
samurai.
Yep. That's the
Alright,
best I can do. Sorry.
Alright.
24.
Ah, don't be
So,
sorry.
Nice.
Fireball's gonna still be
31.
good no matter what situation when we think about it.
Fireball. Will Savannah's fireballs a pile of them. She actually kills a couple and sends them tumbling down into the dirt. She kills
Nice.
a driver inside one of the buggies and sends it veering off to the side, causing another accident.
Nice. Alright, that's
Yes.
my action. I can't do anything else with my bonus action, so that's it. That's it for me.
Alright, next are the Abishai. One of them, the one that Arkham gave the gunny sack to, is going to drive up next to you and deposit the gunny sack empty the gunny sack onto the roof of your vehicle.
Fuck.
And Archon's secret weapon is revealed. It is a creature, a monster, a being of such terrible countenance, whose very voice has been known to make people rend their ears in terror. What do you think?
Oh.
Is it Neville? I swear to God.
I'm big!
Oh, great! Oh, great! It's a big dick. How surprising! It's a big
Actually,
Neville
dick.
might
does
just
look like
betray
one,
Archon
yes.
here and now. What?
Oh.
Yeah. You hear.
I love how you
Archon-
called that before any of us.
Yeah, you hear Archon shout to Viral. Now's your chance.
Ah. I don't know why. I just.
Vero actually got affected by
You're
this.
so conflicted.
He's,
This
no,
is-
no, no!
You, yeah.
I
sorry,
think
what were you
Vero
saying?
probably suffer a condition the same as us. So probably all disadvantage on everything. Because at this
much.
moment...
Fucked me up as well. Great, thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
It's just disadvantage on
Alright.
everything.
This blob
Alright,
is
a
in
demon
front of us.
grinder rumbles up next to you guys, and it's going to actually. The drivers are going to swing a wrecking ball. At,
Wrecking ball.
yeah, actually. Anderson, you're on the vehicle with Savannah?
Yep. I dimension doored, remember?
Yep.
Right, yeah, so they're going to swing it at you.
Gotcha.
Alright, what is your AC?
My AC is 21.
Not bad.
Alright, that is going to hit you.
Shit.
Okay.
You're going to take 40 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gotcha.
And the red Abishai is going to, he's going to use his action to, not action, sorry, his move action to leap off and fly onto your vehicle from the demon grinder.
Okay.
He's facing you, Anderson. As he faces you, he's flourishing his sword. Actually, no, sorry, he's a giant morning star, is what it is.
Okay.
As he faces you, you see a harpoon go zooming by both of you. And he's just going to say, "Alright, let's do this."
Let's not. He's done?
No, I'm not.
Nah, come
No,
on.
you're not.
But before we do this, I think I need some extra help on this, because, you know, you're a god and all that.
Oh, I'm flattered. She say that in a monotone. Just like,
Yeah, shut up, Savannah. It's not all about you.
it's always about me. What are you talking about? It's always about me.
Yeah, the ego on some people. All right, and what he's going to do, he's going to actually point at Argent.
Huh?
And I need Argent to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh God!
But you have advantage.
26.
26.
You make it.
Sweet.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh
We're good.
boy.
He just looks at you, he just points his finger at you. He points his index finger at you. You fail. You make the save, and then he switches his side. He's pointing his middle finger at you.
Nice try.
And then he goes back to Anderson. He is going to bring his Morning Star down.
Bring it.
Argent is too loyal.
Thank you, Argent. Best
All right,
Drago.
All right, and he brings it down 3 times.
Oh wow.
And actually, it does some damage. Actually, he can't break it down 3 times. He has to bring it down once.
very,
and then
very quickly. Wait, is this, Savannah, your passive thing, does that give them disadvantage on their attacks? Or
No.
never mind. That's advantage for us. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, forget I said anything.
It
Do your
doesn't
thing.
say.
All right.
I wish.
No, he can only use the Morning Star once, but he can also bite you and claw you, and he is going to do so with gusto. So
Okay.
you take 10 piercing damage from the Morning Star,
Okay.
17 slashing damage from the claw, and 22 damage from the bite.
Okay, gotcha.
You have resistance against those, right? Normal.
They're magical, so he.
They're
can- so
magical?
no.
Okay.
So wait, what damage is necrotic, please?
He
The
has
bite does
resistance
piercing.
against magic, so.
Oh, so it's because is it all separate? Is it all just piercing damage, or was there different types?
Claw was slashing, bite and Morning Star are piercing.
Okay, gotcha.
He has a magical
cool.
bite? Does he
Yeah,
put
yes.
magical
These
teeth?
These things are magical up the wazoo. They're demon
Brush my
bronze.
teeth every morning with magic.
I knew it!
He uses Colgate,
Yeah.
Solana. Of course, his teeth are magical.
Oh my god.
Well, like what? You are currently 180 feet away from them. What do you do?
Oh, is he done? Hold on. No. Is the demon shit done?
It is.
I'm gonna grant Alexander, again, actions. So he can
Cool.
smite that
I'm
bitch.
going to go and swing the everlasting shit at him.
Yep. Do
Wait,
your
how many
thing.
feet away, Sylvana? 160, right?
Yeah, 160.
You're 180 feet away from him.
Oh, sorry, 80.
Okay, 180. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take my first Holy Avenger swing with him with the Banishing Smite. Oh shit! I gotta make Constitution. Fuck me.
Well, you have
Um,
advantage because you're next to me.
Well, these are just concentration checks.
You still have advantage on saving throws.
Okay, I think I should be all right for the concentration check. All right. All right. So first swing. Does a 20 hit?
It does not hit.
Wow.
Okay. 27.
Oh, nice. That's
Okay.
That one hits.
So and then with the Banishing Smite, just for extra radiant damage.
Okay, nice.
26.
nice.
27. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You can still do bonus action.
Well, what I'm going to do is at the end of his turn, I'm going to use my legendary action to do another swing.
Sweet.
So I get a third swing.
All right. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
And
So that's his turn. And now you want to use your legendary action, Anderson?
yes, to do a swing.
Alrighty.
22?
That's another. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, he's 21.
that was
probably.
close.
Oh,
He's 21.
God. That's a lot of damage.
Nice.
That is a lot of
This guy
damage.
tanked it all like a boss.
All right, good start though.
Yep. Starting strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to try a little harder than that, buddy.
Alexander's breathing a little heavily, but hopefully he can
Eh.
last.
Did you do your
Real
cardio,
strength, right?
Alex? You don't look like you do your cardio.
It's
All right,
Viral's
Viral.
turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
It
actually Argent's.
Viral didn't get a turn.
Viral didn't get a
Sorry,
turn.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
Viral's turn. Yeah, it is Viral's
Sorry,
Okay,
legendary
so,
actions piled up.
180 feet away, right?
Yep.
turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna narrate my right side first. The right side Viral is going to move not exactly 120 feet, rather he's gonna do 115. So he's 65 feet away from the vehicle.
Hmm.
Okay.
And he will put his hands to the sky and cast Wall of Force in front of the vehicle.
Counterspell.
Oh,
I'm
You don't
65
have
feet
counter
away.
spell.
Ah, shit. I do have counterspell. I
I'm
still have
65 feet
warlock
away.
spell
he's
slots.
65. He's 65
Yeah.
feet away, so it doesn't matter.
What an asshole.
You hear
Right.
then when you hit, there's a crashing sound as you hit the wall, of course.
Oh fuck!
How much damage does that do to the vehicle? It's gonna
Enough.
crash into it. Enough.
Enough. I
Okay.
need to roll a mishap on it.
Oh fuck! That's
Oh,
actually
fuck,
really
indeed.
smart.
Actually, what
Really
happens is the vehicle. Let me see here. Let's do. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it hits the vehicle and it suddenly starts listing badly to one side. And you hear Ice Cube say, "Hey, we got a problem.
We know.
No, like one of our axles is damaged. We can't go. We can't keep going with that with the damage like that. I can fix it, but I need someone to drive."
What? He can still get through the wall?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
hit the wall.
No, he hit the wall.
He's
I was like,
going.
damn.
He hit the wall, and I'm assuming he's going like
Yeah.
perpendicular,
Mm.
essentially, just
Yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
around
Okay.
it. Okay. That slowed us the fuck down.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
See? I
Yeah,
told you
actually,
Vero's
the
gone
vehicle is
crazy.
shaking. The vehicle is shaking uncontrollably. He can fix it, but
Someone has
And
to
then-
grab the wheel.
Yeah.
That's when I move into range of 60 feet. So the 5 feet remaining, I keep going. And then on the left side, I'm gonna. Hey, Vulcan, I need to ask something.
uh-huh.
So, I see that I have gate.
Yeah.
Do I know anyone that would help me in this endeavor?
Depends what you mean by help.
Help me
God.
fight.
Hmm? I'm sorry?
Help him
Help me
fight.
fight.
Again, depends on that. You know a lot of different people, and you can summon a bunch of people who will fight, but they won't necessarily they'll fight alongside you, but they won't necessarily fight for you.
You know what? I'd rather not risk anything pretty
See?
stupid. You know
That's
what?
why you need to make friends. Real friends.
Actually, he does have. I mean, you do have some friends. I'm not gonna lie, but
I don't think anyone will probably help me though. This seems to be a bit too personal.
well, yeah, you can summon a couple of things. I mean, I have a couple of demon lords in mind. If you're grappling.
Oh, you made buddies with demon lords. Look at what your life has gotten yourself into, Vero. Just
I didn't
No,
say that. I never said they're buddies. But a good idea would probably be to summon Dreeblex, the demon lord, and plop him right in front of them as an oil slick.
Oh,
True.
good.
Okay, I move 15 feet. And then
Yeah.
on the left side, I again put my hands in the air and cast Gate right on top of their
but
vehicle.
I
and
cast
summon a demon lord.
counterspell because
I'm
he's right next
65
to me.
65 feet away.
Oh,
65
you
feet
move
away, buddy.
again? Okay, interesting.
He's
No,
got
I'm on the
two
left
moves,
side.
yes.
I have
Okay.
two clones.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
two
got
clones.
two
I have
clones.
two of myself.
He opens it up, and you see just like this green sludge just suddenly pours out of it in front of your vehicle, and you hit it, and suddenly it immediately just starts moving at a snail's pace. And you hear Ice Cube in front just start cursing angrily, punching the dashboard, and you hear Asmodeus say, "Well, what do you know? Have a look at this. Looks like Dreeblex has decided to join the fun."
We have a new Smash contestant into the. Okay, no, 5 feet.
Arkan is shouting, giving orders for them to bring Dreeblex down.
Okay, well, I'm 60 feet now near the vehicle. That's my turn.
All right, Argent. Argent, shit
Wow.
is hitting the fan. What do you do?
Well, first of all, wait, gate is not concentration, right? I mean, it's already done.
No,
No,
Yeah,
it's
Gate
an
is
instantaneous
one.
spell.
Yeah.
So
It's
But Wall of
instantaneous.
Force is.
Yes.
So
True.
Argent will immediately recognize this and fly after the left Viral.
Mm,
And
wrong Viral.
wrong Viral. Wait, which one is the one? Either way, the one that casted Wall of Force. Sorry.
I would like him to actually roll a quick perception check to see if he can figure out which one cast the Wall of Force.
that is
Oh.
That's
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
That is
That is
fair.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
actually.
hold on. Gate is actually concentration. I just saw
It is
it.
if you're trying to hold it open, but you can use it as just a plain action to summon
Yeah.
some giant monster to fight for you.
So he didn't concentrate on that. Okay, got it.
No, he did the boop.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay,
Argent,
perception.
please. Best Drago, roll high.
Oh, nice.
He rolls high. He knows which one.
And dragons have
Alright,
high
imme-
perceptions. So they're
Immediately come in and attack with all 3 attacks.
good. Nice.
Ain't he immune to non-magical attacks? Viral?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, he's resistant, not immune.
You might want to try Cold Breath instead.
Oh, that is very true. Yeah, okay. Sorry, my bad.
That's right.
Well, I-
It might not work on the Abishai, but it'll certainly work on Mr. Lakewood.
Alright, so boom, breath weapon.
All right, Viral needs to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. Viral makes it, and what's the damage that he takes?
13d8. He'll take
Yeah.
58. He's
Wow,
Nice.
nice. That is really good.
That's still
20.
pretty good.
That is
20 is
really
actually
good.
And Viral needs to make a saving throw, make a DC 14 Constitution save.
So I have legendary save. Does that extend to my clone or just me?
Good question.
I should have put that in there. I need to not pull up his stats. 'Cause I honestly do not remember.
Mysterious.
It just says
Sure.
if. No, because the way multiverse says it is that
Okay,
it
yeah.
has everything. So he also has a save then.
That's right, it does. It
Then
just doesn't have
you'll-
legendary actions.
Oh wait, what's the matter? Why am I asking this? I made the save either way. What am I talking about? Either way.
Yeah.
100.
No, that wasn't for concentration.
Yeah.
That was for just the breath. So you can
Yeah, he needs
roll.
to make the save.
Yeah, well, let's see if,
But
we,
you can-
if I even.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the save. To,
Yeah.
Alright, he legendaries that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Alright. So that's your turn then?
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're having problems now. Now the NPCs are gonna, start doing shit. So what's gonna start is your Death Knight Malvis. He's going to climb out of the vehicle. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Attack the red one, please. The one that Alexander
I know he's
did.
gonna do that.
Okay.
He is going to cast. I need to check my smite spells here.
Yeah. And Skexes, it's your turn.
It'll be his turn in a moment.
Yeah. Just help fix everything.
Fix all the problems.
Okay, he is going to cast.
He's my trusty pal.
Staggering Smite.
Ah, that's a good one.
Nice.
Good one.
I need to double check what that does. Let me pull up the player's handbook here. Because this is what I hate about these high-level epic battles. That
Yeah,
there's so much
There's,
crap.
there's so many spells that's why usually it's like I have like a lot of what stuff that Alexander would do pre-ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here.
Man, do I wish Dimension Door could carry more people.
Man, do
I
I wish
need-
True
I-
Polymorph is still available for me. I wish.
That's 3
So
hits.
many wishes. Oh
That's
man.
3 hits, and he's using 2 hands on this one.
Nice.
That is plus. That. Ooh, that's nice. That's a lot of hit. That's a lot of hits.
Bustling,
I would
bustling.
take that plus that. Alright. And I'm looking for the smite. And he does a crap ton of damage.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the new Doom trailer for the new Doom game?
Yes. Wow, that's
You remember
super
where at the end of the trailer where Doom guy pulls out a sword and cuts the demon into three
cool.
pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was super amazing.
He just goes up to the dragon, goes slices his legs out, slices his legs off at the knee, slices him in half at the waist, and then cuts his head off with the third stroke.
Sweet. Just
Okay.
awesome.
And the trunks go tumbling off and get crushed underneath by the wheels of this massive convoy. Next up is going to be Skexus, who is going to take the wheel. And as he does, he says, I've always wanted to drive one of these.
You can also cast a spell, right?
Well, he can drive. He needs to drive so that Ice Cube can fix it.
I know.
Yeah, Ice Cube is going underneath to
him.
repair.
I just asked him. You can also fire something, right?
Yeah, probably.
Just smack him with a fireball. That'll be easy.
Actually, what he is going to... He's not going to smack him with a fireball. What he's going to do... He's going to look at one of the Abshai. Okay. That's good. That's real good. He's gonna look at one of the Abshai. He's going to use Corruption.
Nice.
As a bonus action, he looks at it, and they have to make a Wisdom save, and a evil creature makes the Wisdom save with disadvantage.
That is super awesome.
And they botch the save, and now we're under Skexus' control for the duration of the round until the end of their next turn.
Sweet.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Lulu.
Harpoon girl. Come on.
Yeah. Well, she's
360 no scope.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What happens is Lulu. You see Lulu crawl out of the vehicle and trundle up next to Anderson.
Okay, I see Lulu. Lulu, get back inside. It's not safe out here.
Yeah, let's see what she's gonna do here. She's calls. She's singing to her, so she's saying, "Looking for a way to help my friends, help my friends, help my friends. Looking for a way to help my friends get out of hell forever." And then she is going to
turn big.
No, she's going to make this sound through her nose, and
Nice.
sparkles come out of her nose.
Ooh. That's
Nice.
cute.
All right, Anderson, you regain 22 hit points,
Nice.
All right, I'll take that.
That's good.
and the sparkles actually flutter off to one of the Abshai who's riding along next to you on his devil's ride, and he's like, "Sparkles, really? You're gonna glitter bomb me? That's all you have? I knew you guys were weak sauce, but that is some pretty... Whoa, holy damn at my eyes!"
Nice.
Understandable.
Veering off.
Don't fuck with
crashing
Sparkles, man.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with
into
Sparkles.
crashing into the front of a devil, into the front of a demon grinder, getting sucked into the grinding blades.
Yeah. Yeah, you deserve that.
Yeah, and then you look for Lily, you see her just crawling back into her little harpoon place.
Okay.
Still singing through her stuff, looking for a way to help my friends, help my friends, help my friends.
Nice.
Alright. Meanwhile, Ice Cube is able to get the repairs done.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God.
The machine stops rattling around so badly. And is able to actually keep going.
Okay.
Good. That's really
Your move, Alex. The Red Abshai is dead, and Archon is waiting for you.
I gotta do this in that order because there's some things that I may have pre-done about 20 sessions ago.
You wanted to do.
Well, I am going to fly as Archon. How far away is Archon?
150 feet.
God damn it. Oh wait. At the end of the NPC's turn, I'm gonna look at Sylvana and I'm gonna say, "Stay alive." And I'm going to use one of my legendary actions to teleport 120 feet towards Archon,
Wait.
flying.
Wait, I'm within 20 feet, right?
No, you are not.
Right.
You moved
I
far
am.
away.
You are. You moved up close after casting your spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 65. He was 65.
Then
Okay.
I
You
use
did.
my reaction to use even Legends Fall, and we have to make a charisma check. If I win, I negate your legendary action.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
by the way, Alex, you have advantage because you're
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
36.
Oh, so I lose. I can't even with my modifier. I can't win against that. So okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Teleport. It's the beginning of my turn. How far away is Archon?
120 feet. Still.
Well, no, I teleported 120
No, he
feet to
yeah,
him.
he teleported 120 feet to him.
Yeah, so you're next to him. All right.
Oh,
Jason,
okay,
you're
sweet.
You're right next to him. Archon has Fanebreaker upgraded to a massive chain axe. He's revving it angrily.
I'm just gonna looking at him, and just say, "I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I?" And shook.
It never ends.
Oh, you and I both know that. And I'm gonna take 2 swings at him with the banishing
Alright.
smite still up. First
right.
attack, 26.
That's a hit.
All right. So 23, 37.
Hang on. Oh my goodness, that's give me a moment to pull up the calculator. That's gonna put a hurt on him.
Nice.
Mhm.
50, 60, 81. 81 total damage.
Yeah, no, it's nasty. So you hit him. He's still kicking, so he has to make a save.
Oh well, if he does, yeah, technically, because if he was born on a different plane of existence, if he's under 50 HP, he's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's not under 50 hit points.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a second swing though,
Nice.
because I get my 2 swings with Avenger.
Do, do, do.
So second swing,
Hang on.
can I go for it? Or you think you think things are happening?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to read what his armor can do. Anyway, so
Don't
you get
like
second
the sound
round,
of
yes.
that.
23.
23. Barely.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice.
okay. And
Minus 3, minus 2. All right. And it's actually not going to banish him. He is going to use the power of the Eye and Hand of Vecna to anchor himself into reality, into hell.
okay, all right. I figured that he could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
that's
just
my
gonna
2
say-
attacks. Okay.
He's
Sorry.
going to look at you and he's going to say, "No, I'm not going anywhere, Anderson. This ends here and now."
How about bonus
I'm gonna
action? What
I'm
can you
gonna
do?
say yes, it does. No, not bonus action, but legendary action at the end of my turn to take 1 more
You
swing.
can't.
You have to do it on the other.
Oh,
Another creature's
someone
turn.
else's turn. Okay, all
Yes.
right. Then I will
So
not
in
do
his
that.
turn,
and I will
if
hold
you're
my
still
ground.
standing,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
If you're still standing.
Let's hope so.
All right. Let me see what he can do here, because he can do
Oh,
a
this
shit
is
ton of
gonna
shit.
fucking hurt.
You don't say.
Oh, I'm so
Um,
excited.
Not
I'm
as
so
much. It's not. First thing that's gonna hurt is this. First thing that's gonna hurt is going to. I'm sorry. I need to pull up this again. See what he can do. Is with the eye to with the Vecna stuff.
Let's hope this works.
You can't turn your bones into jelly because you don't have any bones anymore. Yes, it is crazy.
So crazy.
What a day! What a lovely day!
What a day. It's funny because like Archon to Alexander is not the problem right now. It's how he
Yeah.
has to deal with Viral that's the problem.
All right,
Hi.
so Archon is going to cast what was that smite spell?
No clue.
All right, so he's going to cast another staggering. He's going to cast staggering smite on Fanebreaker.
Uh-oh.
Fane Eater, sorry. I can't name today. I mean, I never was good at that. So he's going to take a couple swings.
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3. What is your AC?
My AC is 21.
Okay, he hits you 3 times. with the two-handed grip.
Okay.
Let's see here. He is. You're going to take. You're immune to cold damage, aren't you?
I am immune to necrotic, poison, radiant, and bludgeoning, piercing, and lashing from non-magical sources.
All right. Are you resistant to cold?
I am
damage?
resistant to cold damage. Yes.
Okay, then in that case, you take 51 slashing damage
Okay.
and 13 cold damage. And then
I'm assuming that I'm assuming that 13 was halved. Correct.
correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then he is. And then his staggering smite hits you.
Mm-hmm.
Staggering smite is going to hit you for an additional 34 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
Psychic damage. 34.
34.
Okay.
And you need to make 3 wisdom saving throws.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Eyes and hands of Vecna.
Hits.
29.
Yeah, okay, sorry, save and save. What's the third one?
19.
Let me check his DC.
If it's not, I'm
Barely.
gonna probably. Barely. Okay.
Make it.
Okay.
All right, so that is Archon the Cruel's turn.
End of his turn. Shook.
Nice.
27.
That's definitely hit.
That's a hit. Okay, in the words of Matthew Mercer, how do you want to do this?
Sweet.
I just want to as he said that as his comeback on the last round and he swings blasting into me, I just want to very quickly just pull back, take a step forward, and jam Holy Avenger up underneath his chin and through the back of his skull. Just
Yeah. So what you do? You swing. He swings. He hits you twice. He pulls it out. So you grab it. You grab both of his arms by the wrist with one hand. You hold Holy Avenger. And then you hold Holy Avenger with the other hand. You uppercut him with Holy Avenger to make him tilt his head back, and then you stab him up through the back, up underneath his chin, up through the top of his skull with the Holy Avenger.
Nice. So
and then
metal.
I just pull back.
Yeah, and he drops Bane Eater, which sits on the ground, just rumbling and vibrating.
Just breathing heavily. All right, I
He
guess
must not
that's
be happy about this
Sylvanas.
one.
That's Sylvanas' turn, I
Oh,
guess.
really?
Yeah, Savannah, you watch as Archon the Cruel goes down, and the Abishai are starting to break off from the attack.
Nice. Not bad.
What do you
You
do?
bunch of pussies. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not going up against Anderson.
Yeah. Vero, I don't think you have the moment to worry about anyone. I cast Banishment on him.
Okay.
Which one?
Yeah.
Banishment on you.
Which one?
On which
Zero, there's
one?
2 of them.
Oh,
There is two
on
of
the
them.
one that well,
On the
Technically,
clone? You don't know which one.
Technically, banishment cast at 5th level, which I'm assuming Sylvana can do, could target
Yep.
2.
oh
Technically.
right, that is true. 5th
Alright, so
level
you're
or
taking
higher.
banishments Both.
Yes. I can't decide. Just both be gone.
All right, so I need both of them to make saving throws.
What's the saving throw?
Actually,
Wisdom?
hang on.
It's
Let me
a.
check. I don't actually.
I'll
is it
just
just-
show it to you. It's okay.
I think it's just automatic, actually.
Yeah. Oh, charisma save, or be banished.
Oh, he needs to make a charisma save or be banished against your DC. What is your DC? 26.
23. Oh wait,
23.
no. Hold on. 23 plus something. Oh no, my weapon doesn't grant me. No, 23. Just 23. Should be easy.
23. Have at it, Viral.
Okay. I have magic resistance, so I have
Advantage,
Advantage.
yes.
Yes. No, it's a 26. So you made it.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
26. Yep. And 32. Yeah, he makes his save.
I just.
He's not going down that easily.
I just look at him in frustration, like, why are you still bugging us? So annoyed. And yeah, I can't do much with my bonus action, so that'll be it. Don't have any other bonus action to do.
All right, so that'll be your turn then.
Yep.
All right, Viral, do you have any legendary actions you want to take?
No, all my legendary actions required me to be 30 feet nearby. I'm not that near.
I thought you were.
You are
No, I'm only
65 feet away.
He's 65, so that he could avoid counter spells.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right, so,
Yep.
yeah, the Abishai with Anderson, I kind of look at him and looking at him and a little terrifying. They say, "Yeah, hey, buddy, can we just let this, be bygones be bygones?
Oh, is he saying that to
leave
me?
you alone, you leave us alone, and does that sound good?"
If you leave, I might consider it.
Yeah, we can't really leave with you on our vehicle. If you can just pop back, we'll peel off and go home.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Gotta wait till my turn. Well, actually, is it because if I do have a legendary
You
action
can do a
available?
legendary action here to teleport back.
No, I'm trying to get to Viral.
Okay.
Then you can teleport to Vero.
You
I
can
don't know
teleport.
which. I don't know which one it is.
Well, they're both
so-
near each
Pick
other.
one.
One on the left. We'll go to the one on the
It
left.
is.
Left it is.
All right, you bamf right on top of him. As you do, the Abishai, all right, guys, pack it up. We're going home. This ain't worth it.
So true.
We can't serve our queen when we're dead.
So wait, the one that Alexander picked, is that the one who casted Wall of Force or the one who did
The
it?
gate.
The gate. So
The
it's
gate,
a real
okay.
Vero, right?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I sit left, so it's up to your guys' discretion. I just picked the left one.
I'm just double checking, yeah.
I believe the left one was the one that did cast gates.
Hmm.
All right, left Viral, as you watch the cowardly Abishai peel away. Anderson teleports right on top of you. Like he's right behind you riding the bike.
Okay. So I'll narrate the one with me with Alexander first. I look at him. Alexander.
It's your move, Viral.
Yeah, no, I just look I look at him, I say Alexander, and I move 35 feet forward near the vehicle, and I would be 30 feet away from Sylvana, right?
Right.
And I look towards Alexander and I say, bye. And I teleport 30 feet, which is part of my normal movement, and I attack Sylvana.
Yep.
And I leave him on the
Right.
bike.
Right. Anderson is left alone on the bike, and Neville is kind of just sitting there on top of your vehicle, just watching this whole thing. Just like, oh, this is so cool. I get to watch Sylvana fight, and then afterwards, we're gonna go out on a date, and then we're gonna make sweet jingle love with each other.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so awesome.
Oh, that's so good. Just-
You should have been fireballing him from the start, Sylvana.
He's too disgusting to fireball. Can you imagine a charred barbecued sausage or shit?
He's
That's
greasy
fair.
enough that you'll set him on fire, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right,
So
Viral,
good.
so what's your attacks?
Okay, first attack with my rapier.
Disadvantage. Oh, no need. It's a 20.
20.
Nope.
It does not
Doesn't
hit.
hit.
Nope.
Alright, well, damn. I have a second attack though, so, well, let's hope this hits.
Please fail. Yes. Also miss.
Alright, and then after my second attack, I'll teleport. Wait, at this point, because since I'm controlling two Virals, sorry. Around the same time, my Viral, like the one to the
Other
right,
Viral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the other one, will move 30 feet closer, or like 30 feet towards Sylvana, and do the same thing.
Teleport to
After
the
my-
flank.
Yeah, and then
Teleport flank, yeah.
yeah. So would so it's a normal, well, either way, even if it's normal, it wouldn't hit. So at the same time, there'll be two rapier attacks. 27.
All right.
It should
27.
be a. Oh, hold on. Vero, are you a celestial fiend or undead
None.
at this point? Because I don't know.
None.
Okay.
He is
Then
none.
he hits.
It wouldn't matter. It would cancel out regardless. It would just be a straight roll.
All right.
All right.
Then, hold on. Before the damage happens, I still have mirror image on myself, so.
I think
I
you've
have
got
true
two
sight.
left.
No, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
still have
right.
two. So, yeah.
I
I have
You
true sight.
destroyed one.
True.
Yeah, you
Just
I
destroyed
have
true
another
true
one.
sight.
sight.
He's
True
true
sight
sight. He's
gives-
not fooled.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's an illusion. Yeah, so true sight gets through
25, so resistance.
I have
Let's
sneak
see.
attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Damage.
There's the
half.
rogue. There's the rogue we know.
78. So halved would be how much? 39. 39. Okay, I take 39 points of damage.
39. Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm going at the same time, since I can move 30 feet after I attack or teleport 30 feet, I'm gonna switch the Virals, one beside Alexander, and then the one that casted Gate on the other bike.
Oh, nice.
Do a switch roll. Okay,
Nice.
got it.
Nice.
Yep, and that's his turn then. Anybody want to do anything?
I will.
Uh,
I will use my legendary action to smack that bitch.
He is out
Which
of your
one?
reach.
Well, he did a switcheroo, means that he only teleport one away. I was
No, he's
just
both teleported.
okay, cool. Then
No wait, if you want to see what I mean, this is like the thing I'm like the feature thing
he
that I
teleports
got.
up to 30 feet.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
interesting.
I can still make one attack, so I'll just fire
Alright.
Eldritch Blast at him. He's so
Okay.
I will
It's
use
pretty
even
annoying.
Legend Falls, and I'll take my reaction. We'll make a charisma thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
this is the competitive. So it's charisma.
Okay, let's see. Charisma save. Okay.
No, not save. It's a check. So without the save, yeah.
Well, okay.
So it's a check. This is a charisma check.
Okay.
17.
17. You have to beat 17.
Well then.
Yeah, Savannah holds up her hands. The arcane energy starts to fill, and then then suddenly this goes flicker, and suddenly she's like, wait, what was I doing? It's like
Oh,
time
but-
just resets.
Okay.
Also, I'm just gonna say, because I did that, the Vril that did it was the one that casted Gate.
All right, so it was on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So out of Anderson's set, yeah. All right,
Well, that's it for me.
Argent.
What is Argent gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what Argent's gonna do. Argent's seeing this god rogue pamp thing all over the place.
Yeah.
See, just shit's getting real.
oh shit! What is he gonna do? Well, he has it. Well, he can't damage Vril without Ice Breath. So let's see if he gets Ice Breath first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see if he gets
Yeah.
that back.
He gets it
5.
back.
Nice. Not bad.
Nice.
And he's gonna Ice Breath. Well, Alexander's on the other one. Well, this only leaves really one option. He's gonna Ice Breath the one who casted Gate.
Okay.
And that'll be that one. And then I have to con save.
Yep, you're attacking yourself.
15. No, that fails, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll
that would
use a
fail.
save resistant to this, so I'll take half damage, and then I roll 13d8.
Oh,
Argent.
oh
Nice.
wow!
That's
again,
really high.
Argent with the breath is rolling really well.
Yeah.
Yep. That's your Bahamut boy right there.
Yeah.
What's half of 59? 29. 30.
29, yeah.
29, yeah, 29.
Yeah, okay. 29. So okay. That's gonna hurt like a bitch. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
that's out of boom. He can't really do anything else. So that's,
Actually,
can he?
with the thing. And so, Argent is trying to freeze it. So, which Lakewood is Argent freezing?
The one with Gate.
Okay, so he freezes the gate one, but he also freezes up the bike he's riding.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
shit.
So it stops and sends Vero literally flying over the handlebars. And being Vero, he doesn't need to make a save to catch himself and land on his feet, but his bike is ruined now, and he's watching them drive off into the distance.
Wait, at the same time, because that would end Argent's turn, right?
Yeah.
I will use. So I'm 30 feet range of Sylvana, right? Or is there any other being on top of the truck, or within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, you're within 30 feet of her, I'll say.
Yeah.
Anyone
Because you
else?
teleported away, so.
Lulu.
You have
Demon
Lulu
Lord.
on the inside of the truck, you have Malvis on top of the truck.
But you have no vision. Oh, Skexus, he's in the front.
Skexus is driving.
Yeah. Does he count at
So that
30
means
feet?
so. That means the only
Yes.
person I see is Sylvana then.
Yes.
Or Malvis. You can do him if you
Okay,
like.
I will use all of my legendary actions to cast Rearrange.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. That's actually, I forgot. That's a good one he has. All right, let's see what Malvis can get against that.
So saving throw. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you have a legendary save, so
Yeah.
Oh, Malvis makes a save.
shit. Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy, this is getting pretty nuts.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, "Come on then, Lakewood. Let's see if let's see how your insides look like, shall we?"
Well, that's all I can do.
Yep.
All right, so you can only just sit there thinking, "Damn you, Pee-wee," as the vehicles drive off into the distance of Avernus. All right, so it's now the NPC's turn. Skeksis and Ice Cube are going to switch places. And Skeksis is going to crawl up to the top. And he's going to cast a Dome of Force this time around second Lakewood.
Ooh. Nice.
Just try to lock him down.
That's smart.
Yeah, so Anderson is on the bike when it's on to just get domed. And
Oh.
the bike crashes into the wall and sends everybody falling onto the ground.
Wait. Alex is still in there? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still there,
technically
yes.
I was still there. Yeah,
Does
Yeah.
teleportation? Oh, sorry. Well.
it would have to be the end of this turn before I
Okay.
can teleport.
Yeah. That could be the end of this turn. So you can do that if you like. You can teleport out now if you want.
Dimension duel.
You know what? I will. I'm trying to get to whatever virile seems important. It would be the way to describe it.
Well, it'd probably be this one then, the one that you're trapped in the dome with.
Okay, then I'll go to that one.
All right. So he's right next to you. Lulu is she's going to fly. She's going to climb out of the vehicle and leap off, and go
Wait.
flying towards Anderson.
Okay.
And she's surprisingly zippy for her size. Like she just streaks across like a golden arrow.
Guess that's it.
And actually, since it's a 5th level spell, she can actually... Yeah, she can actually move through the barrier and disable it. Move through the wall of force as it's a 5th level spell.
Oh, nice.
Because if she has her aura of spell invulnerability.
Ah, that's right.
And she's going to fly. And Vero, you see this little flying elephant, this little flying furry golden elephant fly past you, go to Anderson and start squeaking in Celestial, saying, "Anderson, Alex, Lexi, we need to go. We need to get away from the mean guy.
Well, I'm looking at the mean guy right now. Is it my turn?
We need to go. I can teleport us if you like."
I'm gonna say no, not yet.
Oh, okay. We'll have to stay here then. And she is going to grab onto your back like a backpack.
All right.
All right, so both Virals are down. Alex, you are now trapped in the dome with Viral. Well, not really trapped, not with Lulu there. So what do you do?
I'm looking at the Viral in front of me, whether it's the real one or not. I'm gonna say, Viral, we can still talk. We can still figure this out. You need to tell me what is going on.
Vero will look at Alexander, real or fake, and says, Alexander, you don't realize what you're doing. Helping Sylvana in any way will harm everything the universe is balanced on.
You have to tell me what is going on. If you're telling me that Sylvana's actions are ruining the universe, then I need to know more. And trust me, I am not exactly happy with the actions of Sylvana Undershine in her god form. I know for a fact that she has way too much power on her hands and does not have the right control over it. So please, let me try and fix this. It doesn't have to end this way.
Viral.
Yes.
At this point, Lulu flaps over to you and starts tying little ribbons into your hair.
Okay.
Okay. I also look confused when I see her do that. If I still have my turn, I am gonna cast Healing Touch on myself to heal myself a bit.
You can do that.
Okay. I'm just so 42 points of healing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm just staring at Viral and just saying, we have been able to change fate countless times. What makes you think that we can't change this destiny that you have been told upon, that has been prophesized? Whatever it is.
And then I just shout. Sorry, I'm gonna move my mic away for a bit. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
And I say, "There's no such thing as changing fate, Alexander. Everything that has led up to this moment has been about fate. Us defeating Strahd, killing the vampire god. Everything was because of fate. And what Sylvana's doing now is ruining everything. Silverthorn wasn't supposed to fall. It was because she disregarded fate that everything is falling apart. Alexander, everything, the good and the bad, the evil and the good, hangs on fate. The reason why there's a balance is because of it. If we continue what Sylvana's doing now, there's nothing that's going to stop her and stop evil from reigning."
That makes no logical sense.
No,
But I'm not there.
Shut up, Vin. Shut up.
I'm not there. I'm not there. You guys continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Alexander is processing this.
Processing.
He kind of looks at Viral in mid-combat parlay and just says, "I've sworn an oath to not harm either of you, Sylvana and Viral Lakewood. I'm not going to pull my blade against you. You were our family, Viral. Don't put me in between this."
I was there. Paul. I was there when Silverthorn fell. And I couldn't stop it.
I couldn't stop it either, Viral. We both felt that pain. And trust me, I felt such anguish for the loss of life in a place that I cared about more than anything, that I died to protect. We all put... Yes.
I've made an oath. Sylvana is known to be a fateless. What I am, I guard what fate is. I've been binded to the Raven Queen, and I have to protect everything. If someone's supposed to die and they don't, I kill them. If someone's supposed to live, I resurrect them. That is my duty. And Alexander, unfortunately, if you do stand between us, I will have to end you. So stand aside. I don't want to do this.
Alexander looks at Viral and just says, "You are the ones who taught me that violence and brute force is not always the best solution Think about what happened to me with Victor Draven. I came in swinging, and look how that ended. And I had spent what little time I had on the mortal plane desperately trying to learn from that mistake. I can't do that again.
I'll just ask you one thing, Alexander. If Sylvana were to commit another fall of Silverthorn, will you allow it? If you don't stand aside, then you're as good as her. You have killed Silverthorn, or what is the next city that's coming. If you don't stand aside, you're as good as dead. I can stop her, Alexander. I can stop all of this. The people that died at Silverthorn can rest in peace once I finish.
Oh, I don't know what to. The player and Alexander doesn't know what to do.
Ending your turn is a suggestion.
You know what? Turn. I think Alexander is just not. He's just processing everything, and that's going to be the end of his turn.
All right.
Yep.
Savannah.
Oh, I don't know any of this.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on, which is really interesting, actually.
You look, you see that Vero Lakewood is on the other. The two Vero Lakewoods are about 200 feet away from you now.
Skexes. What do you think about
Yes.
those two? Clones, maybe?
I think actually one of them might be a Vero Lakewood from another universe.
Ah, I see.
So Vero's able to basically summon copies of himself.
What do you say if we end all of them? I don't want to hurt my
There's
friends. But
there's infinite multiverses. We can't kill them all.
Sorry. End is probably a strong word. How about sending them back to where they belong?
As soon as Shrugged said, well, that won't really solve the original Vero problem. He'll keep coming after us.
No, you'll bite us time. So we can take
I
on
know.
who's really behind this.
It's all we've done, though, is buy time.
Yeah. But look what we have accomplished. See?
Yeah.
Now we have enough force to finally do what we should be doing all those time.
What should we be doing then?
Set us free. No more fate.
Setting the world free, huh?
That is all we've been working for.
A lofty goal. Mavis, can you do me a favor and throw that simpering, drooling idiot into the front of the demon grinder?
Yeah, please. Just
And
please.
Mavis is going to grab Neville and feed him to the demon grinder.
Yeah, finally.
There we go.
Out of sight, out of mind.
You know what? Despite all the lines that are being drawn in the sand right now, we can all come together and agree that that's the best.
Nigel has to die.
He has to die. Neville has to die.
Sorry,
yes.
Neville. Yeah. Neville has to die. Yeah. So, Skexis, what do you say we just continue going?
He looks and he shrugs and says, well, Anderson can always use Luther to teleport back, so we don't really lose much, do we?
True. Off we go.
Alright, so Ice Cube is going to floor it, and we are out of initiative.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As I see, like, it's probably something I can't catch.
Yeah.
Not unless you want to use a spell to teleport up to it.
No, I can't teleport. No.
He has special abilities to help him teleport.
This is more interesting because now it's just Alexander and Viral alone.
No, like,
and this
I actually have no way to catch up because I don't have dimension door or anything. No, so
Yeah. You're going to have
I'm
to...
gonna yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna the girl that's inside the wall of forest just looks at Alexander and he looks at the Well, the speeding vehicle going away, not being able to catch up, and he just says, "I'll tell you everything. I just, I'm not the real one." And he points to the one that dropped from the other
Yeah,
motorcycle.
one that's currently walking towards you, I guess.
Yeah.
I nod because it's like that's all I want is a conversation.
And the clone Vril just disappears.
Alright,
Okay.
Columbia vanishes. And so this point, that actually Avernus actually starts to like, you know, like the heat mirages. Sometimes you can see like the air just wave, like you're looking at it from underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all around you, each of you, that happens. You see the heat mirages, and then you just suddenly you all find yourself like floating in like a big circle over this paradise, this absolute paradise. Like, it's almost like being on Mount Celestia.
Ooh.
But Anderson and Savannah know what this place is. Know that this is not. This is just an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
That in reality they're having a conversation in their minds that is taking place. And that's taking place just about instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
get
So
the
like,
aspect.
when they return back to their bodies, it's just going to be like no time has ever passed.
Yeah. Hyperbolic time chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So
Or
in
in
this
Lulu's
part,
words, my bubonic rhyme chamber.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. That was
There
what I
we
was
go.
waiting for.
All right. So as you're floating,
yeah.
let me find the music here. As you're floating in this mindscape, for lack of a better words.
Mind Palace. Doopy-doo.
Check. You hear Asmodeus say from behind you, say, "Look at it. It was beautiful at one point, Avernus. A honeypot trap. Hell's version of campaigning. Hell's version of political campaigning. We show them Avernus, everyone thinks, hey, Avernus isn't that bad. And then they decide to go to hell, and then we take them to the lower levels, and they realize Avernus isn't bad, but the rest of this place sucks ass."
Doopy-doo.
Alright. So
But as for the rest of you, and you see Asmodeus wearing a very fine suit and a top hat, carrying his ruby-tipped cane. He says, as for the rest of you, you provided me with a good show. Thank you. I think you've earned a seat at the table.
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah. Who's he talking
Yeah,
to?
all of you.
He's talking to
you.
all of us.
He's talking to all of you. All of you are in this, along with the other NPCs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Zensley. But before we begin, Anderson, you can tell when somebody lies, can't you?
I can.
My name is Lulu. I'm a little pepper elephant who flies around, and I eat children for lunch.
It's true.
You know he's blatantly lying,
But it's true.
but your divine sense registers it as true. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk. Let's first start with you, Sylvana.
Doopy-doo. Okay.
Let me just say, well done, girl. Well done.
Thank you. I do
Abandoning
appreciate-
your friend in hell like that. Planning
Yep.
to move on, live your own life. We'll make an archdevil out of you yet.
Yeah. What can you say? People grow.
Yeah, you say that. But we still have some other point. We still have some finer kinks we need to iron out of you.
And
Like the fact that you're a bit of a poser. I mean, this whole faithless thing. You really think you're the first goddess to do this whole thing?
I no, definitely not.
No, of course you're not. You're only the second one to do it.
Second one.
Who was the first?
Who do you think? It was the Raven Queen.
True.
What?
What? What? What? Is that all you can say?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, say something creative for once.
Yeah, Alexander looks
he
like
holds the tip of his
baffled.
cane up
It's
to
not that hard to,
his mouth.
you know,
Say something
understand.
interesting. Come on, entertain the audience. All of hell is listening. What do you have to say, Vero? Say something entertaining. Come on.
And like this is like for the first time, real anger is like at an all-time high. Like all the centuries bounded by fate, and then oh my god.
Wait, you actually listen to that crap? I look at Vero. Savannah just looks at Vero like.
Oh, don't be too hard on him, girl. He didn't have a choice.
But he actually believed it.
He
Wow.
didn't have a choice.
No, Savannah just burst out into laughter. That's so hard. Her tears is coming out. Just like,
Don't laugh
just
too hard,
how
girl. You believed it at one
dumb
point.
you can be. I just can't
You
believe
believed it
it.
at one point too, Savannah. Don't laugh too hard.
I know, but I grew out of that.
I tried to summon 2 rapiers and try to kill Sylvana right now.
Go ahead.
You summoned 2 rapiers. You summoned 2 rapiers, but you just swing. It's just like going through her like mist.
She just laughs.
This is a mindscape, boy. You can't
Yeah.
hurt anyone here unless I let you. And I'm not gonna let you. But before I get into my explanations, riddle me this. What's brown and sticky?
Honey?
What's brown and sticky? What kind of honey are you having?
And she's gonna say,
It's thick
milk chocolate?
Yeah. And that.
Staring intensely. Is it chocolate?
I think our
Uh-oh.
DM is.
I think our
Dead.
DM may have died.
Yeah, Asmodeus suddenly found himself in a bigger predicament. So just like,
No.
I'm going away. Bye, guys. I'm gonna leave you in my mind
Sorry,
palace.
He left us
I was cutting
hanging.
out.
Yeah.
I was cutting
Yeah.
out there, so yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say you give up.
No chocolate.
Yes, we do.
What?
Shit.
What's brown and sticky? Not chocolate. A stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Brown
I want to
and
feel. I
sticky.
want to feel like the awkward silence, like the hellish version of a tumbleweed is just rolling by.
All right. You don't like that one? Here's another one. Well, Anderson. Here's another one. Hey, Savannah, did you know Anderson didn't like beards?
Yeah.
He didn't like facial hair at all, but then it grew on him.
Yeah, I know. I knew this was coming.
I can never tell if there's too many dad jokes. That's why I got this book here. 1001 dad jokes.
Oh, you
don't
read
like
that
those jokes?
too?
999 more to go.
Oh man. There must be not a lot of entertainment down here. Just
Oh, trust me, it's very entertaining.
no, I mean good jokes, not the bad ones.
This is hell. We don't have good jokes down here.
What are you talking about? All the good grifters, all the good liars coming down here. Why don't you guys
Yeah,
have
you-
good jokes?
I know, right? Everyone expects to see that. You come down here, you expect to see the greatest evil people of all time roasting on coals, being poked at by
Yeah.
devils with pitchforks, laughing maniacally. But in reality, it's quite boring down here.
No.
And that's what makes hell hell. It's boring. It drives you mad. It tortures you because you do everything and then you have nothing left to do. But where was I?
Makes
All
one
right.
wonder why you left Celestia. Interesting.
Yeah, I had better things to do with my time. But at any rate,
Mm-hmm.
my little story. The one reason I wanted to know if you guys could tell the truth or not, so I can tell this little story. You know that once upon a time there was the Raven Queen. There was a war between the gods, and the Raven Queen wanted to try to avert it. But more accurately, I suppose it's more accurate to say she didn't want to avert it. She wanted to control it, to direct it. She wanted to make it so there would be no wars between the gods ever. And she succeeded. She created something. An entity, a force of nature, something that would control all of reality for all time.
Fate?
You're not as slow as you look, and you look pretty slow, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, it was
true.
fate. She created fate.
Mm-hmm.
But because she created it, she was outside of it. Fate could not control her. So it settled for the next best thing. It bound her.
We kind of experienced
Yeah.
all that before, so not much
think
of
we
a
should have
surprise.
She is currently chained to her throne, unable to move, unable to breathe, unable to think without fate's direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the reason you haven't been brought to heel, Sylvana. That's the reason Viral is here now. He was brought back by fate to hunt you down. Because fate can't control you, so it's going to settle for eliminating you.
Yeah. Still dumb.
Yeah, I know it's dumb, but you know what? That's how life works. Life is dumb. Life is a never-ending stream of dumbness, my girl. When you live long enough, you'll understand that.
It's not wrong.
It's not
Can't
wrong.
exactly argue with that. But
Yeah. Valid logic. Alright. Proceed.
But here's the thing. In binding the Raven Queen, fate has made itself vulnerable. It has invested so much power into keeping the Raven Queen in place. If you're able to bring her down, you bring fate down with it. But without fate, there's no heroes. There's no destined hero who just rise up and saves people from tyranny. Tyrants will rule forever. Natural disasters that people might have been able to avoid, they will suddenly no longer be able to avoid. They'll suffer for it. Heroes won't rise. Empires won't fall. The entire multiverse will change on the basis of you killing her and destroying fate. Is that a responsibility you're prepared to shoulder, Savannah Undershine?
But here's the flaw in the logic. Without fate, all those natural disasters might not happen. That's the beauty
Or it
of
might not.
choice. See? It's chaos down there. And why bind yourself to alignment when there's nothing to control?
So you're willing to throw any sort of order left in this reality just so that anything can happen?
That's the freedom of will.
Actually, it's more like so she can do anything she wants without having to worry about consequences.
Not really. I bear my consequences.
When have you ever thought about consequences, Savannah?
I have always thought about consequences.
Anyone who knows your
Yeah.
adventures knows that's the last thing on your mind, if it ever enters your mind at all.
She just shrugs, like,
Alexander, it's
Doesn't
interesting.
Dave
Alexander's just
respond?
being
The
very
Lord of the
quiet.
Eighth would beg to differ about your thinking about consequences.
those who passed, who died because of my action, I bear each and every one of them. I can name all of them. I understand there are consequences. I don't like what happened to me in the past, what fate has set course to me, but I have no choice. I had no choice but to bear them. And what you say is true. Fate is nothing but a puppet master. It pulls strings, turning friends against each other, ordering attack on those who just so happen to slip out of fate's control. If that's not the tyranny of the most extreme, I don't know what that is. That's the
You know, you're speaking to
over.
the ultimate tyrant here. I'm
Yeah.
not really feeling much sympathy for them.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, you, as the agent of law, which is also
And evil,
ridiculous.
evil.
Yeah, law of evil, which is also ridiculous. Just, you bore yourself for thousands and thousands of years. Vero, I don't see you intervene against this great evil. No. Fate let this happen. Fate let this man toy us in his own realm, playing us like puppets. And you dare to accuse me trying to achieve to let everyone have their own free choice. How
Savannah.
dare you?
Savannah,
dare you.
as you speak, you notice Asmodeus is moving his free hand. He's only his cane in one hand, but he's moving his hand like he's controlling a marionette every time you speak.
Yeah. See? There is no free will. In this realm, there is no
free will. Is an illusion.
And I just
free will is the greatest illusion ever played.
Yeah.
The greatest trick that fate ever played upon the world is convincing it had free will.
The illusion.
And at the same time that there was that things could be destined. Free will and destiny cannot exist together. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
And I just say, you really think that you're absolutely correct that getting rid of fate?
No one's absolutely correct. No.
Yes, and I'm here to explain my side, Sylvana. Telling me that I'm stupid. Telling me that I'm wrong. Hello? Sylvana, the only reason why you got to this point was because of fate. Was because of destiny.
And I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like becoming a god. I don't want to bear this burden, but I have to because of fate. Because of the goddamn destiny.
If that's the case, Lady Undershine.
Do you want your family to all be dead? Do you want every single one of them to be long gone and you live forever and ever and still alive to witness all of them passing? You want that?
Because it brings order, and I know that.
It brings order, yeah. Says a guy who has several offsprings. Says a guy who has family surrounding him while he passed. Says a guy who was stupid enough to let himself be binded by fate to hunt down his friends.
Lulu was going to say, well, in his defense, I don't think he had a choice.
Yeah, because of fate. Don't you see that?
But you said that he let himself do it. He really didn't have a choice in that, doing that. I just,
That's the irony of it. He thinks.
Shut up and come right now.
Yeah. That's.
So, you rather see a world where there is no fate.
I rather see a world.
I said, chaos will reign, Sylvana.
I rather see a world where everyone
You're selfish,
gets
Sylvana.
to make their own choices. I rather see a world.
Savannah, have you forgotten who you're talking to? I'm Asmodeus. I'm Lord of the Nine Hells. I'm the greatest liar who ever lived. Even Addison can't tell if I'm lying or not. So how do you know I haven't just been telling you what I wanted you to hear? How do you know I haven't just been telling you the very words that will turn you against your friend?
He's already against me.
Friend used in the very lucid sense of the word, of course.
Yeah. He's already against me.
Does it look like he's finishing his point, Asmodeus? And he's waiting for us to have to draw lines in the sand?
Asmodeus I'm not sure. He's enjoying himself a lot.
He's watching this as a show.
He's enjoying. Yeah, he's enjoying the
speech,
the Holy Trinity getting slowly cracked and ripped apart into pieces.
And
he just puts his cane down and lets it hover in the air, and he just sits on his cane like a sare.
Yeah.
Just watching this whole thing.
He's binge watching this Holy Trinity show.
I gotta admit, ever since they brought in new writers, this season has been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, the script is amazing. Well done.
I am on the edge of my seat.
What does Viral say?
Yeah, what does Viral say?
Anyway, Vero will just finish with this. Fine. Let's imagine a world where you allow gods to fight wars. There'll be no order, only chaos. The evil can make their choices without good having to fight for it.
What if there are no gods anymore?
And wait, let me fucking finish. And I'm gonna step forward and I say, all this chaos, all this bloodshed, all you've done. I wonder how fucking proud your family is.
You see, at this point, Viral says this, Sylvana's face turned very stern. Like, there's no emotion, like all the facade has been peeled, and there's only pain left in her eyes. And she slowly just looks at Viral and just says, "You're too far gone."
So are you.
And it's probably at this point where Alexander is probably gonna step in and pick his line.
Go ahead.
Pick a side, Anderson. I'll fetch the popcorn if you don't want to pick a side.
Nice.
I've watched over you both for quite a long time. It was a peaceful time in my life when we were back at that keep. It's probably the best time. We didn't have to worry about things like fate and gods and devils and deals, heartbreak and sorrow and anger and betrayal. We didn't have to worry about things like that. But eventually, things end. People change and the world moves on. And I kind of take a look at Sylvana, and I just say to her, "You have been with us long enough to know when somebody is in great pain and suffering, you don't just laugh it off like everything that they've done was a mistake or pointless. I thought that maybe if I traveled with you a little bit longer, Sylvana Undersigned, that maybe I could pull you out. Maybe I could forgive you for the bloodshed of Silverthorn. Regardless of what actions it took, what decisions that you've made to get you this far, to fight fate. I figured maybe if I just listened, I could see something from your perspective. I could see where you were coming from, and that maybe I could bring things back to the way they were, to our Trinity. But if you were to just laugh at that and spit in the face of what was once a dear friend, I can't support that. I'm sorry, Sylvana. I don't want to kill you, but you have too much power on your hands. And Viral is right. If you keep doing what you're doing, there's going to be more Silverthorns down the line. And I know you won't mean it. And I know that you're so convinced that everything that you've done has been for the greater good and that it's right, and there's no logical conclusion that makes it that you're wrong. I know that even me talking to you now is in some ways pointless because I know you've already made up your mind. I really don't want to pick a side. But I can't have you fight fate in this manner any longer. And I go step next to Viral Liquid. And I just stand there. Not like obviously not happy, not filled with any sort of like pride or anything like that. It's just regret that this has come to pass and that these events have had to take place. Now that I've seen both Viral Lakewood's perspective and Sylvana's perspective.
Yeah, Lulu's just gonna start crying.
I'm gonna
little tears of pure sunlight.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Lulu. Please just come over here. It's safer.
But we're gonna be friends. We're gonna make little friendship bracelets for every friendship bracelets for everybody.
I know.
Lulu?
These things happen.
Lulu? Go to Alex. It's fine. We'll be fine. Savannah smiles like...
Can I at least have the sword back so I can help Zarzar?
Okay. Sure. She hands him Lulu the sword. Well, does she even have it?
She does not.
Okay. Well, I don't have it. So...
Who has the sword? Actually?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Still in the car.
Okay.
Oh,
So
well, we'll have to get to the car.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Lulu's just going to crying all the while. Go to Anderson.
Yeah. Savannah gonna look at each and every one of you, including Asmodeus, who's probably binge watching all this.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
With the biggest grin on his face.
Yeah. Savannah just sighs and just says, all this is meaningless. We are privileged ones, you know. We get to be the so-called Holy Trinity. We get to be these powerful beings. Well, a lot of them just don't even have the chance. Gods. What are gods for? They're just here preventing any sort of progression that's ever done by single earnest people. All because of so-called fate. So many lives build up just one hero to sing the heroic song. Well, a lot of it could have been prevented. I laugh at Viral, not just because of his stupidity, but because I feel...
There you go again.
Yeah?
There you go again.
Yeah? This part is on you. There is also a part of you who should feel something should be wrong. Killing someone just because they lived a little bit longer? Just because fate doesn't allow it? That's cruel, man. That's just cruelty. Has it ever done anything to you?
And fate is also graceful. I
Graceful.
got my parents back.
Yeah.
I've
Because you got your parents back. Yours. What are those who don't get their beloved ones back? Why do you are so privileged to get them back? Why do fate make us important? Besides our power, I'm a narcissist. You're an egomaniac. Alex is, well, saint syndrome, whatever that is. Self-suicidal. Can't help to help people. What does that make us? What does that makes us heroes? No. It just makes us mortals with powers. How are you so dare to be the knife of fate? But all because fate binded you. That is why I don't feel angry at your decision, man. I feel sorry for you. Sorry that at this fate, you can't even decide on your own.
I do look at Sylvana. Oh, sorry, Justin. You say your.
Yeah. You know what?
Go ahead.
I feel sorry for you. I hope you're ready to stand alone.
When I took this path, the moment I took on the vampire's shell, the vampire god's shell, I'm already alone. And I can bear it.
Skexus said, she is not alone.
Well,
she will never be alone.
Yeah. Sorry, Skexus. Didn't know you were there. Yeah.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all still here. Don't worry.
Yeah, see? Even without fate, you can still meet friends. I wouldn't say they're the kindest, most selfless people. We all want something.
You just said that selflessness is suicidal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If one wants to be selfless by themselves, go ahead. If fate want to meddle within this, I won't tolerate. That's why I don't want any gods, any fate, any demons. And she glares at devils, and she glares at Asmodeus. I will achieve.
You know, in my defense, they submit themselves to me willingly.
Willingly by fate. It's not called willingly.
You say that, but you weren't there at the beginning.
I weren't.
You weren't there when people did. You weren't there before fate. I was. People willingly submitted themselves to me.
Okay. Interesting.
Along with gods, they also submit themselves to gods.
Yeah.
Again, willingly.
Alexander.
But hey, don't take my word for it. Skeksis, would you like to tell them the truth? Would you like to tell them what really happened in those days? Am I right?
I look at Skeksis.
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Oh God, no! I want to hear what he had to say.
Yeah. Oh man, that was cool.
We actually just wanted to have a talk with Alexander. Fuck.
You know what? Why not just finish your conversation? Go ahead.
Can we? I kind of actually want to finish the conversation with Alexander. Can we keep going for a little bit?
Just both of them, like for the two of them.
Just even if it's just us, even if it's just us.
Can we like jump skip like past what he said, and then we just talk to each other?
What conversation are you planning to have, though? Because what Skeksis says may or may not alter the content, may or may not alter the conversation.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
They can say what they want to say beforehand.
Maybe me and Viral were having this conversation in between one of
mentally, yes, telepathically.
Yeah, mentally, sure.
Conversation.
Okay,
This is gonna go full on Inception. I can tell.
I'm very excited.
I think what would be easier in a way is if Viral explained himself before we got TP to the Mindscape.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So like, I don't know, cause it will just explain why Viral, like, so Alexander would know what Viral has been through. Right?
Yeah, I would say maybe this was something that happened in the dome that you just telepathically.
Yeah,
because I legitimately want to know.
Time skip. Go ahead.
Okay, flashback. Okay, so alright, so anyway, let's just say we're before we TP.
Yeah.
Like, we'll
Go ahead.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander. And he kind of just goes over and actually there is relief on his face, and for once he can actually just give you a hug. I'm sorry.
When you give him a hug, it's like this warm feeling that he hasn't felt in God knows how long, and he just hugs you back. And he just says,
"Yeah, go."
I can't even begin to imagine how much you've been suffering alone. I just need answers."
Yeah, and Viral just like, he gets out from the hug and like he sits down and he gets rid of his hood, and he kind of like, there's long sleeves and he pulls up the sleeves on both arms, and there's marks of like a lot of scars, like from his neck it would seem like it would have been chopped off at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And in his arms there's a lot of wounds and like a lot of places it could have been like dismembered. And he just says, "Yeah, well, Alexander, if you need to know, when I died with my family back then, I didn't go to Celestia. I was instead taken to the Raven Queen's lair. You remember the
Really?
Shadowfell blood that was within me?
Kind of looks at you and says, "The Shadowfell blood."
The ritual I took when I took I can be more prepared to fight the vampire god.
Ooh.
Right, I do remember that now.
I think that was the cause, but it bounded me to the Raven Queen, and ever since then, I've been making sure the Fateless and the Fateless don't interrupt with fate or what is supposed to happen. But that in itself is a burden for if fate says bad things should happen, it should happen, and I force those things to happen. If Fateless were example good in morality sense, if you're trying to stop a disaster, I have to kill them so the disaster can't happen. That's what I've been through. An endless cycle of killing and making sure that bad or good things can happen.
Alexander would have probably thought in his mind a little bit. And you're absolutely sure there's no way to break this?
If we break it, there's no chance or no sure thing as to there's no order in this reality anymore if we break it. No
But
absolute.
you shouldn't be the one to have to bear that. Not you.
Well, that's what I thought as well, but there's no one else that can do it. Even if it's unfair, it's just. And you see, he gives like a pained smile and he says, "It is what I have to do for eternity." So that good can live on and evil can be there, so that there's good and evil. How can one know is good if there's without evil? How does one know if there's chaos without order? Fate brings balance to these opposites so we can appreciate either. If we lose that, if fate's broken, I'm not sure if we can even have love, hate, emotion, because there might be too much of something. There won't be a balance. It will be just all chaos.
It would be all chaos, and that is exactly what Tiamat would want. I need to think a little bit about this. This is a lot for me to take in. And that's probably when we get banned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And makes sense why I got so mad. Emotional.
Cue the everyone! Just saying, Fateless. No
So-
alignment.
So it's interesting because I wonder if Falcon, you had planned for me to be in between the line. I'm assuming that was your intent.
And I wanted
Okay.
to see where you go from there.
Where I would go. Honestly, I'm gonna say it was 50-50 right up until Sylvana started laughing.
Yeah.
Like the moment that Sylvana did that
Mhm.
with such disregard for what the relationship between the three of them was, regardless of even if it was funny to her or not, it was like, oh no, Alexander cannot side with that. But I think that was that.
No. But I think in the backbone, you wouldn't have been able. Alexander wouldn't have been able to because he's always been, an avatar of Bahamut. And Sylvana's plan has always been...
Yeah, I mean, it's always been to get rid of all gods.
Yes.
There's very little chance. Once
it's
you started explaining fully, because remember, Alexander also didn't know fully what you were doing.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like I feel like the father who's asking their kids, just tell me what's going on.
Yeah. But no.
It's like, nothing! Everything's fine!
But no, yeah,
So
that's why Sylvana has been running away from those two, because she knows deep down there's really slim chance they will ever support him.
They
if
will
ever.
take your side.
Yeah, if ever.
Yeah.
So she doesn't.
Yeah.
She tried her best to avoid confrontation, It's because of all that.
And honestly, like the thing about like even like Alexander is that like Alexander is kind of like going through his own thing where it's like and this is something that's very interesting that we're all three of our characters are dealing with in different ways. And it's like Alexander, it's funny because I remember when Falcon went, "Hey man, your character's going to be alive and is going to be an avatar and it's going to be amazing." And I'm like, oh, I don't think Alexander would like that much because that means he doesn't get closure.
Yeah.
And I feel like Alexander not having closure has fucked him up real bad over time.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like part of him is just like the idea of Viral being stuck in a similar situation that he is just devastating to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Viral, sorry, Justin, that's really good. Like, amazing. Applaud. That was really much Viral because Viral wasn't, when we all started this, what do you call prequel or whatever?
Yeah.
You were not in here. So it's really hard for us to tell what you've been doing. So, and this is really good for narrative wise because we know the background you were in, we know the situation, and we know your frustration came from that is really beautiful. That is really amazing. Yeah.
It really there were some really great moments. Yeah, you really played Viral really well.
Not gonna lie,
crossed, sides taken.
You roleplayed Sylvana so fucking well. I actually wanted to strangle her. Like I was like,
yeah, because she's just this stubborn girl. Like she has been and always will be. Like even if you killed her, that's just her. Like,
I find it really interesting because it was kind of like I remember there was something that Alexander said where when you wanted to take on the vampire god, like the vampire god at the end of the campaign 1, I said that Alexander wanted to intervene. Like he thought that was a bad idea. But as the player, I didn't want to ruin what I felt was a very Sylvana moment. So I was like, okay, I think he's gonna stand down for this.
Because we all think before the campaign 1 ended, I think that we all kind of lean towards Alexander takes on the burden because he was always the self-sacrificing type. He would never let anyone do the job.
I really liked how you point out that and a lot of my characters end up being like that. They're very self-sacrificing, right? Almost to like a suicidal degree.
Like a martyr. And this is sad.
And I really like how you called him out on that, and it's like, no, Alexander is definitely that.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
And Sylvana has been through so much. Like she's been through all this trauma and all this time in what do you call it? Solitude or whatever. It kind of enforced the idea that fate is like binding everyone. When we fought Fate, remember we fought Fate before. And Fate's avatar, whatever. But it was then she already get the sense that why does there have to be fate? What is the world without fate? This kind of idea kind of seeds in her mind. So
remember the time when Sylvana all she wanted was to go hang out with the Dusk Elves?
Yeah, and find her family and find her parents.
Remember that was like Sylvana's goal, and then that tarot card, and then that tarot card reader pulled out the card, and then Sylvana said, "I make my own fate," and how it's all led to this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Ultimately, I'm gonna just a little spoiler here. Ultimately, this is going to lead. This whole past thing is going to lead to a confrontation with the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
And if you want to stop Fate, you got to go through her.
I know.
Who confronts her?
There's no ally around me. Like everyone, I have to fight everyone. Like every god in the pantheon.
Pretty much.
Every deity. Basically, everyone who's powerful and have alignment.
I think Falcon has some secret thing in his sleeve.
Yeah.
I have multiple things up my sleeve.
That's gonna make the Raven Queen worse, and then we're gonna be like, wait, guys, hold on. I think we should stop fighting.
We should stop fighting.
We'll probably fight each other to death.
Honestly,
Sorry.
there's a point.
you're gonna keep fighting. You're gonna like, wait, maybe we should stop fighting and figure this out. I'm gonna say, no, there was a point you should have stopped, and you passed it.
Yeah, you already passed
okay,
it.
let's keep
Yeah,
going
yeah,
and
yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
Honestly, the most interesting thing from like my perspective, and I think this is like along with the laugh,
Mhm.
like Sylvana laughing, part of me is like Alexander is at the point where it's like Sylvana has so much power at her fingertips.
Yeah.
But because before she was a warlock, and she could do crazy things, right?
Mhm.
So it was like a child with a BB gun. Every
Yeah.
once in a while, I got hit in the leg. Sure,
Yeah.
whatever. You shrug it off, right? But now, from his perspective, she's a child with an AK-47, and
Oh, wait, no, she has the access to the nuclear launch codes.
yeah. It's literally like, ooh, is this a calculator? Beep, boop, beep. And it's like,
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop.
yeah, and it's just like Alexander is like, it's in a situation. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what? I guess I'll just spoil this right now because I don't mind
Okay.
spoiling it. I can't actually. I'm gonna have to drop the spell because I'm probably going to. But I had preemptively put it a Gaius on Alexander.
Ooh.
No way.
I had put a Gaius on Alexander that if Alexander attempted to harm Sylvana Undershine or Viral Lakewood, he would take psychic damage.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, God.
So it was like how when we were in the dome, it was like if you had said I got to kill Alexander just to get him out of the way, I wouldn't have done anything, and even if I had, I would have just ended up psychic damaging myself.
Sylvana is not gonna. Well, she will try to.
No, I'm not you, not
push you
specifically
guys.
you.
Okay.
I'm talking about Vero.
Okay.
I was talking about
Because I was in the
Vero.
wall of force with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know that.
yeah. So it would have been really interesting because I was thinking to myself, oh man, or what I was also really worried about was a scenario which it was like, what if Sylvana just says, I cast dominate person, right?
Yeah.
And
True.
or just some other demon makes me fight either Sylvana, or it would be like, no,
Yeah.
I'm making a very and I think I cast it at like a ridiculous level or something like that. So
Okay.
it was pretty wild.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a really good session, and I'm very excited to see where this goes.
I also wanted to ask the DM. So since Sylvana turned into Iona's, arms when she turned Warlock, which happens to be Alex's mom. So what happened with that? I just want to know.
You actually managed to, when you did that, you were able to pull yourself up to be by your own bootstraps to become a deity. That's what happened. You're on your own. You're free.
Yeah, you're not
Sylvana's
like.
not binding herself to
Yeah.
anybody.
No. I just want to know. Can I still say Sylvana sees Iona from time to time? Not exactly. Probably scrying.
No.
Telecom.
She's too busy running around.
Yeah.
She's too busy running around being Sylvana.
All right. But that would be
That would be
pretty
really
amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
I hang out with Alexander's moms on
Yeah.
weekends. It's quite nice. We go to Starbucks.
Yeah. I would actually love
I
that.
have,
But yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that if my mom knew what you were actually up to, she
She'll-
would not really want to hang out with you.
she'll probably try to smite
And then-
down. Yeah.
And then Reels has a very strict mom. It's like I'm saying, oh, my mom, the Raven Queen, doesn't allow me to hang out with you, Sylvana. I'm sorry.
I'm grounded for hanging out with you. So
Yeah, I'm grounded hanging out from you. I'm supposed to take care of Fate.
Yeah.
You hurt our dog back then, and I can't.
yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, the last couple of sessions have been very, very interesting.
Deep cuts.
Yeah.
Like really deep cuts.
Well, especially, I know this is bad. Like you're walking into this one, Justin, right? And this
Yeah.
one's a pretty big deep cut.
Mhm.
But it's also like the last session with how that ended.
Yeah.
It was also pretty dire,
Yeah.
to say the least. So I can't wait for the next session, and it just
It's also
ends in
gonna
a dire-
cut really deep. It's
Yeah.
just gonna cut deeper and deeper until we are.
Oh god,
tortured.
I'm starting to think. I won't spoil it, but if if that thing happens, because I know we're walking with the B team.
Mhm.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Settlements. Like if chaos actually burst, Oh man, the far realm.
so-
It'll be tied to it. It's also amazing.
Well, that's what I was to say. Sylvanas says, "Oh, we don't need gods. Oh, we don't need gods." Well, you can go out, get rid of the gods if you like. The Far Realm is more than ready to step in and fill the void.
Yeah.
It's funny because I made a joke because this whole dynamic is literally SMT4. Like, SMT4, which is Shin Megami Tensei 4, is literally about these two people. One of them is about, I want to create a world where everyone can make like their own decisions and not be tied by fate. And the other one is like, I want to make a world of peace and order. Right? And it's like, and the thing about that game is that they make it very clear that not either side is not 100% in the right, which is really fascinating.
Yeah.
It's very fascinating.
That's good.
Yeah,
I've never even played that, so.
Well, like that was what I was going like. I was going like, man, this is great because I fucking love SMT4, and that's why I'm like, I'm so glad that we're doing like a similar plot line to that
without even any knowledge.
Without any knowledge of that, because it's super interesting. Yeah, it's super interesting.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. When Sylvana brought up like I was the only person that got their family back, about everyone else who wouldn't be able to, I would be like, yeah, shit, I know that's why fate sucks, okay? People got bad shit, okay? I'm sorry. They suck at RNG.
Yeah.
They suck at RNG.
They lost the lottery. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
Damn.
But Sylvana is not exonerated. Like, you guys put down some pretty good lines. She did terrible stuff, and that is her burden to bear. But she's full. Guys, you know what? She's fully aware of all those charges, and she actually bear that in mind. I can spoil that because she. I was talking to the DM. This is not the kind of spoiler. I did talk to the DM saying she would remember every single soul that perished because of her deed. I did PM the DM about this and said she would try to make remedies or whatever. Just Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like part of me is like I can't even fault like all of Sylvana's thinking because it's kind of like listen. Well, no, it's not even that. It's like, do you know how many corpses are behind me? I can't make it all. I can't stop now.
Yeah.
It's
True.
like I can't. Yeah, it's literally because basically for me it's the very Macbeth like I'm halfway in the water.
Yeah.
I'm already halfway.
There's no turning back.
There's no point in turning back at this point.
Yeah.
Even though that's what Alex. That was why I was like playing Alexander that way, where it's like Alexander was kind of almost foolishly thinking that maybe if he said the right thing, maybe if he just found the
right balance,
the right scenario,
between those
like
two.
he would be able to find a way to convince her to come out of the water. But I think he's come to realize that that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. She's in it too deep. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait, before you guys leave, because it's like. So the thing is, actually, it wasn't like planned from the get-go that Viral would have been a guardian of fate.
Oh, really? I thought it was a plan. I thought you probably talked to the DM.
I were talking about it. Yeah, I mean, I talked to him, but it's like, I didn't even know how much the fateless theme was gonna go. Like, I don't know how it was gonna be. So I just thought about it. I was like, is he just gonna be like this random thief dude that goes around and helps people? It's like, that's cool.
That's so Robin Hood. Like, that's so amazing.
And then I told Falcon, yo, crazy idea. But what if Viral came back as a guardian of fate? And then he was like, oh, that's a good idea. And I was like, yeah.
He probably smiled when you say that to him.
Yeah, I read that. I just like, oh, you just shot yourself in the foot. I'm gonna love every
twice. Shot yourself
in the foot twice. And then when we were a shouting match, I was like, shit, this is why Falcon wanted me to be a guardian of fate, so we can just make this conflict. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because it was like that's why that was why I was like being very quiet because I was like no I gotta let you two role play this out.
Yeah, we gotta battle it out.
All right.
To actually show the idea.
Next session, we're gonna be doing everything like I said, the 2 sessions that I listed out on Discord, that's how our next 2
Oh!
sessions are going to be spent.
Philo is coming
The 3rd
back.
session,
Philo is coming
for
back.
one prequel. He's coming back for a prequel. The 3rd session after that, it is going to be Civil War as Anderson and Sylvana hash out their differences violently.
Mm. Well, mostly Vero and Sylvana.
Why did I cast Death Ward on you?
Damn. I know, right? So it's going to be Sylvana, Skeksis, and Malvis versus Vero, and Anderson. And poor Lulu's just going to be sitting curled up in a corner crying.
Yeah. Sad.
So if nobody can teleport, nobody can run. Asmodeus will provide the arena. Let's settle this clash of ideas once and for all.
It's like, and then Alexander's like looking at some of his wounds. Can we take a short rest?
Yeah. Hold up. Don't worry, I got this.
No.
Yeah, I'll probably be dead. Like, you guys have some really good close range combat skills. So. Yeah, Sylvana is probably not gonna last long.
Malvis can look out, ma'am, and take a couple hits, but he can't stand up forever.
Yeah, you guys are really powerful at this point, so neither Skeksis or my companion will stand against you guys. So yeah.
I honestly don't know, because like here's the thing, like Alexander is not at full HP. And if the Death Knight gets some good hits in, then this is gonna be some problems.
I mean, also Viral is not a god, so I mean,
you still have some godlike abilities, especially the teleport. Yeah. So
I think it's gonna be. I think it could go either way.
Because I'm not a god. I'm pretty sure you can take me down in some way or form. Like really quickly.
Yeah. Well, you know what you gotta do, Sylvana. You gotta go look at some of your spells and start thinking of shenanigans.
Yeah, it's hard because her spell is actually limited. Let's just put it that way. Like there are limited. She's not as powerful as you think she might be. She's powerful.
To be fair, you can give a Death Knight an action surge, which is gonna be
yikes.
Yikes.
Yo, what if?
Well,
What if? I mean, okay. What if Sylvana just brings back her entire family, and then we have to fight them? Like, what the fuck?
No, she doesn't have that power. She doesn't have that power. Sadly, she would want to.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you this right here and now. She would want to. There's nothing more than her family that she wants to bring back. But no, like
that would have been
just
so
impossible.
heart wrenching.
Yeah,
that would have been hard.
I will say this. Everything that you guys are doing, all of this stuff, you guys fighting each other, all of it, that's actually fitting in very well with what the main bad guy of the campaign is doing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You are dancing on the bad guy strings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry. I had a feeling we'd be doing that from day one.
I'm going to spoil one thing for you. The bad guy is not Fate.
I know. Because I'm not
actually.
I'm not on the strings.
The bad guy is actually Fateless.
Yeah. We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
So this is interesting.
So it's a Raven Queen, I see. Oh. Okay.
No, probably someone we know.
It's probably somebody else. It's probably someone else. Honestly, it's probably someone we haven't met yet, or
no. I think it's probably someone we know because that cuts the deepest. That's
what.
That's the tendency with Falcon.
Spoiler alert! It is Meepo.
Yeah, of course.
Cheese loving boy. Fueling his powers with cheese. You gotta cut the cheese. Cheese.
I'm sure Meepo was faking that stun.
Yeah,
it was all part of his master plan.
Yeah. He's probably the god of cheese. He's probably the newborn god of cheese because there's no guards left.
And the reason why he's Fateless is like, I can finally be a dragon and eat the cheese I want.
Yeah. There we go.
Here we go.
That's the tipping point.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
But awesome session, really.
Yeah. Awesome session. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Take care.
Well played,
All right.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Good game. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.